Say something.
Hey,
Hi.
hello.
Hi, hello.
How are you guys?
I'm good. I'm currently
Excited.
trying to find out if your emulator has quick save.
I probably should have looked that up beforehand.
Well, that's why we're here.
Oh shit, you can see my mouse cursor in the stream?
Yeah, that's how I think it usually does that with this account. Hello. I'm gonna.
Oh, Nico, thanks. Appreciate it. So when I started this, it took me all morning to get this to work.
Yeah.
And then as we were waiting for the stream to open, it froze in the main menu. So.
Oh shit.
But we'll see. I mean, I was able to get to the first level this morning, so.
It looks like it might not actually have quick save.
That's okay.
The PS3 is simply too advanced and is not ready for your tiny baby.
Can you guys hear the game also?
Yeah, I can hear it fine.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Just want to make sure. And also people in the chat. Yeah, so this. You might be wondering, who's this old man in this cemetery? What kind
that
of
old man is Joe Biden, our future president.
Yeah. So it's actually no, it's not Joe Biden. It's actually Solid Snake. He's old now. And you're about to find out why. Wait, I wonder if Metal Gear Online works. Probably not.
It does not. The servers have been offline for a while.
Oh. Oh shit, I forgot that they switched. It used to always be circle for okay, but now it's square.
John Solid Snake. John Solid President.
So the beginning of this game is some weird.
Oh, it's like Night Trap.
Yeah, there's a lot of weird channels you can scroll through. One of them includes interviewing David Hayter. It's impossible to watch. You can watch all of them separately online, but you can't watch them all here because they're all going at once. You can
Yeah,
only watch
because it's like you're actually flipping through the channel.
Yeah. Like a
walking on two arms and imitating a coconut. They're nuts, all right.
Got him.
This looks like Black
Get there.
Mirror.
Yeah.
Melissa, I'm going to have to ask you to choose your question, please.
Here's your question.
Humiliated heroes.
Business of war.
Oh, that's very relevant.
Was this in English in the American version as well, or in the Japanese version?
I don't know, actually. That's a good question.
What do you mean?
Why are you here?
Oh, well, I was hoping to promote my new movie. I'm just coming off of the set.
No, David Hayter. Why here? Wearing an eye patch.
Oh, the eye patch. This is pretty cool, actually.
Started noticing, saying, "You look great. You know, what's your secret?" Well, recruit workouts not.
I like how these two channels aren't anything.
Well, that's the Hideo
Yeah.
channel. This fucking like Tim and Eric ass looking like set that they're on.
Yeah, I'm. Just every single thing is green screen. Nothing is real. I remember watching part of this where she walked over somewhere, but she was just walking in place and they were just panning the scene to the right. Oh, I think now they're showing some commercials for the private militaries that exist in the future. Hey,
Are you
Elvin.
changing the channel?
Yeah, I'm changing the channel.
Solutions. Werewolf. Evolution. Surveillance systems.
Oh, that was it. Propaganda. So here's the infamous intro scene. Yeah, in the future, when in the sort of private military arms race, everyone's just trying to outsexy each other. Yeah, both of them said Hideo 1 and Hideo 2.
Whoa, this isn't your grandpa's Metal Gear Solid. This one's hecked up.
Yeah, it's got a different font. First off.
Snake would never use that font.
They really turned the dusty Middle East filter up to 11 here.
Yeah. You just watch shows like 24 to get inspiration.
Yeah.
War has changed.
Phil Lamar's name never looked so menacing.
It's no longer about nations, ideologies, or ethnicity.
Oh fuck, I forgot to turn on closed
It's
captions.
an
I'm sorry,
endless series
everybody.
of proxy battles fought by mercenaries and machines. War and its consumption of life has
Implying
become a well-oiled machine.
that war was anything but that before.
War has changed. ID tag soldiers carry ID tagged weapons, use ID tag gear. Nanomachines inside their bodies enhance and regulate their abilities.
Yeah,
Genetic
David Hayter had to
control,
smoke
information
5 packs of
control,
cigarettes a day
emotion
to achieve
control,
this voice for Old Snake.
battlefield control. Everything is monitored and kept under control. War has changed. The age of deterrence has become the age of control. All in the name of averting catastrophe from weapons of mass destruction. And he who controls the battlefield controls history.
War was great, and then they added the DRM to it.
Well, war used to be like really cool and noble, and then like they got those damn smartphones.
Control.
Yeah.
War becomes routine.
Yeah, we used to have World War II, but now we have war with iPhone.
We used to have World War II, but now it's World War .png.
So just a fair warning to people, the way I'm running this game is very
Cool.
great and cool. I'm trying not to say I'm just straight up just emulating it, but okay,
No,
I
no,
guess.
so I looked this up because I did do this when I was doing my Dragon Guard and my Mirror stream coming up. What you're doing that's fine here is that you ripped your copy of Metal Gear Solid 4 that you legally own.
Oh yeah, that's true, 100%.
And so you are emulating it because it is 100% legal to play your own copy that you ripped by yourself on an emulator.
Thank you. That was from Jay, the actual official lawyer who
The official
I
lawyer of
consulted
your
with
stream.
on this.
Yeah.
Chopper! We're surrounded! Damn it, they've got us surrounded! We're being followed! Use the RPGs! Everyone, keep cool! Get a hold of yourself!
Lost virtual. Oh, 3 Lizzle, thanks so much for the follow. Appreciate it. But yeah, this game was for a long time unplayable in emulation. It's also unplayable on the PS4, but I was able to find a... what's it called? An emulator, specific, like a PS3 emulator, specifically forked and like created for Metal Gear Solid 4.
It's literally like a separate emulation. It's literally like an emulator built to contain Metal Gear.
Yeah.
First we had a weapon to defeat Metal Gear, and now we have an emulator to play Metal Gear.
This game was briefly available on PS4 through PlayStation Now, but there was like a bug later on in the game that just makes it completely unplayable. It's the part where it like emulates the PS1.
Yeah, it required the PS1 emulator that existed inside. It was PS1 hardware within a PlayStation 3, which PS4 didn't have.
So they had to take it down, and now it's just been unplayable.
I think
like,
it's a branch of RCPS3. Oh, sorry, Chloe. What's up, too?
Which is a really good emulator and has a surprising amount of games that work and a lot of documentation on how to make games work. If, again, you rip your own copy, we do not support piracy.
Oh.
I love the Gex.
I was gonna say, so is there a canon reason why they make that noise?
I mean, all of the Metal Gears make noises, so I guess they just found a noise they liked. So this whole intro part is there's kind of a conflict between local.
Ooh, do you want? Here's
horses.
a fun fact. Sorry.
Wait, what?
I have a fun fact about the geckos. This is from the Hideo Kojima in an interview. He said the footstep sound that the geckos make is actually a horse.
Oh.
When it approaches you, you have a cicada sound, and then the sound of a horse approaching you, and the cries of the machine are that of a cow. So you have a horse, a cow, and a cicada. I don't know if I'm saying that right. All that combined gives you a nature feeling. This is the mental, psychological way to kill an enemy.
It makes your enemy go like, whoa, a whole forest is approaching me. I gotta get out of here.
Yeah.
In a battlefield, you have a tense feeling, but when the machine approaches you, you have the horse sound, the cow cry, and the cicada cry, and it makes you forget where you are and think about your childhood. You feel a little peaceful.
That rules.
That's really cool.
There's always a reason for everything. Like,
also, FYI, there are gonna be some parts of this where it might take a little while to load, because computers aren't very much. The architecture of computers aren't similar to PS3 in certain ways. Oh, Rat Casket, thanks so much for the follow. So yeah, there's some points where it just has to load a bunch of stuff and it takes longer than it would on a PS3. I can't imagine trying to emulate Sonic 06 on an emulator.
I'm actually very curious how emulating Sonic 06 would work entirely, because I'm like, how do you test if it's stable? Like compared to the actual.
Yeah.
You know, I'm looking this up.
I mean, the biggest thing, I feel like that game already has really long loading times, so the way it has to load assets on PC would just double or triple that loading time already. There are 100 gex in this game. Yeah, that's where they got the name from.
compiling shaders. Oh, I don't think you can see that on the stream.
I think you might see that. I think you should see that on stream. Maybe you don't.
Oh yes, I feel at peace hearing the cow sound as it bursts through the wall. Grandpa.
Old snake.
Damn, look at its ass.
Whose ass? Snakes?
No, like the
Oh.
gecko. The gecko's got thunder thighs. They got thunder thighs and a thigh gap. Too powerful.
Yeah, Hideo Kojima wanted to make the ultimate weapon with these geks.
To answer the question, I just looked this up. As of 4 months ago, Sonic the Hedgehog 2006 does not work on the PS3 emulator. It has broken graphics, but there are attempts to like mod the game to make it playable.
Oh. That's
like
something...
just in general. But apparently those you have to put them back onto like you have to like load that modding onto an actual PS3 or onto a modded Xbox 360.
My god, a gecko YouTuber avatar. Oh, it's just a bunch of watermelons.
Oh, they got so mad.
Oh, Dunk Dance, thanks so much for the follow.
Look at them go. Ah! I'm turned into a watermelon!
Ah, Sonny, thank you for the follow.
Oh yeah, everyone who tuned into our MGS3 stream, as you can see, there's now more advanced stealth camo tech. I forgot about his like weird camo suit.
Oh, and Nico, thank you also for the follow.
That font is really like one step away from the font that makes it looks like Arabic script.
Yeah. Yeah, Octo Camo was definitely the thing that a compromise when people were used to Metal Gear Solid 3's camo system.
Oh.
Yeah, I guess it does have a bit of a calligraphy vibe too.
It is kind of a little bit, yeah, like Yakuza. Look at them cheeks. So just as a forewarning, this game has much longer cutscenes than the previous game did.
Oh, turn on subtitles as soon as you can.
Oh, fuck yeah, you're right. Double cheeked up in the Middle East.
50-cent cake in the sand.
I've never played that game, Blood in the Sand. Have you, Jay?
I think I played it back in college. It's like I remember it being really, really fun, but I have no idea if it's a game that's like aged to be very fun. like
Oh,
like it could be one of those games where it's like, oh yeah, it was super fun because that was like what good goofy gameplay was like back then, but now it might just be like very messy.
hmm.
Like now it could just be like way too clunky. Like I kind of feel like how like the first Gears of War games probably don't hold up, and I feel
Yeah.
like Bulletproof or 50 Cent Blood in the Sand was like a Gears of War like.
Oh yeah.
Shindigs asks, what is your takeaway so far after playing through all the Metal Gear Solid games? This is actually like between me, James, and Jay. Like we've played these games several times, so I don't know.
Yeah.
Any
I
new
still love the
takeaways?
series.
My takes are is it took about 4 to 6 dry runs, but it was worth it to get Death Stranding. That's my contrarian take. My actual take is that I like these games a lot more than I thought I would.
Oh, it's Otacon, but he looks younger than Snake. What's going on?
Snake. Otacon got the bottom jeans.
Look at his knit turtleneck under the lab coat.
You've got an old
Otacon got fillers. Otacon got work done. He is what is known as a kept boy.
Proteome analysis was positive, but the mRNA analysis turned up negative. The wrinkled skin, the hardened arteries. Your early aging symptoms look like classic Werner syndrome. But none of the tests were able to pinpoint the cause.
Yeah, so it turns out Snake has the Benjamin Button.
Well, judging by how rapidly the aging has progressed, I'd say a year at best, right? Yeah.
Also, please, somebody, either one of you or somebody in chat, remind me to turn on captions when we get the gameplay again.
Yeah.
Snake.
I can do it.
Let's try another doctor. It won't make any difference. I'm not an ordinary man to begin with. Not to mention Fox Die.
Fox die. That was in the first game. You remember? What's the verdict of that stash? I think when I first played this game, I really didn't like... I thought playing as Old Snake was more controversial, personally to me, than playing as Raiden. As far as, like, kind of switching the kind of character you think you're gonna play for somebody else. But I mean, when you play the game, it makes a lot of sense and it's good.
Good to see you.
Oh, look
He's
who it
back
is,
from his
everyone.
brief stint working in Condemned 2.
Well, I'm not a colonel anymore, Snake.
Got demoted.
I'd see you dressed
Yeah.
up.
I'm a secretary now.
What are you doing these days?
I'm working for an organization under the UN Security Council.
Yeah, he actually
The
wasn't
analysis and
a
assessment
bugged out
staff
AI.
of
He was just having like a mild stroke that whole time in Metal Gear Solid 2.
He thought he was a computer and was just going around going like beep beep. I need more RAM and data.
Information of my work.
Turn your TV off.
In the Middle East.
Oh, the Middle East.
Snake's just like the Middle East. Where is that? Kansas?
Middle East of what,
Explain along
Colonel?
the way.
That's a very West-centric viewpoint of you.
Before it's too late.
Liquid's made his move. We've found him.
Oh, going Liquid. So the biggest, one of the important things about this game, and like, you know, the whole probably intention around this game, was for it to truly be the final last fucking Metal Gear Solid and to just wrap everything up. Because they you know, tie every loose end in this series in this game. And then afterwards they go on to make several more games. Because they couldn't stop.
Addicted.
This is the one that tells you to like drink water and stuff in the loading screens, right? And like take breaks.
Wait, does it?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, you're right. I think I remember that.
It tells you like not to look at the screen for too long and to like go for a walk. For a self-care game. I think it
A lot of Wii games did that too, right?
I think it even tells you not to not smoke.
Oh yeah, that's right. In the initial, I don't think you guys didn't see it this, but when you're installing the game, yeah, like it shows Snake smoking, and one of the things that pops up is no smoking is bad for your health. So good.
Don't pee in bottles.
Only 2 eggs today? Solidus must have taken the day off.
That egg tech.
These scenes are very important, by the way.
Is this live action? I forget.
I don't know, actually.
I feel like because they got the eggs a little too correct.
It looks like graphics to me, but
The eggs are too hyper real.
Yeah.
they're too like glossy.
Liquid sign. Yeah,
That's
she was singing the numbers
of my
pi.
new mascara. Subtitles, don't forget them.
Oh, thank you.
Oh wait, maybe that's not the start of a cut gameplay.
This is Snake. Do you read me?
What's the situation?
I'm just
I'm about to do an unboxing video, Snake.
Is crawling with lizards.
AT Corps' unmanned bipedal weapons, officially designated Irving by the U.S. military. They've spread like wildfire among the PMCs.
I think it would be really funny if Kojima was still making Metal Gear Solids, because he would turn the codec into Zoom conferences.
Unmanned.
And Snake would be doing them on his iPhone, and he would be like holding it like in his lap and looking down at it.
The war price for that.
And like while you're listening, you would be allowed to change your background to like probably just different areas in the earlier Metal Gear Solids.
Oh, and Snake, I went ahead and used the Mark II to scout out the.
All of the backgrounds would be from those those like early like PlayStation adventure games he made, Snatcher and Police Nuts.
Oh, that'd be so funny.
As well as any battle situation data. You should find it before you do anything else.
Okay, got it.
The rendezvous point is marked on your map. I'll be waiting for you there.
Otacon about to address the allegations from his fans. Okay. Wait. Can I not turn on subtitles? Oh, here we go. There we go. All right, and we're in. Oh, probably avoid those guys. So one cool thing I like about this game, or this beginning part, is that there's 2 sides that are fighting, and you don't have to shoot either side if you don't want to. The game kind of puts you into scenarios where you're usually behind the rebels fighting and like kind of against PMCs, but you're sort of encouraged to not fight ever. And
in this war, neither side is your enemy.
Yeah.
There's no point whatsoever in you getting into a fight.
Oh no.
Acknowledge. Sending reinforcements.
Both sides are bad, you could say.
Can I go through here? No. I'm definitely not doing a no-kill run because this game is much more combat-oriented.
Well, in this new messed up era, Snake can't even afford to be vegan.
Yeah.
Yeah, Larger Birdie. It's clear. I think James said it earlier, but it's clear we're watching a lot of American war movies. This came out in 2008, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Homeland didn't air until like a few years after that, I don't think.
Sorry, I'm just getting used to the controls again. Oh. Hey, ramen. I'm gonna hide in here for a sec. I wish they had this in like this kind of fighting in Metal Gear Solid 5, where you would see like Russians and like Mujahideen fighting, and you could either fight for one side or the other.
You can either help Al Qaeda or
you got yeah.
Yeah, like we've talked about that. The open world in Phantom Pain really was missing a bit like that kind of activity.
Yeah, I mean that probably I'm still willing to bet that that was something planned eventually, but it's just like was too big. I'm kind of stuck here. I don't know where I'm supposed to go.
Better go investigate.
I might have to fight these guys.
Wait, were they aggro to you or on you already?
Yeah, I mean they were. There's no way I could come out without them seeing me, and they were already searching for me.
Next area, Middle East.
Look. Nice butts all around.
I'm glad you got to the Middle East checkpoint. I feel like when I was playing this, I remember getting stuck in just this section for some reason.
It is kind of a weird.
Snake, respond!
Wait, what? Did I die?
Snake?
Yeah, he like one-shotted you with the shotgun.
Well, Snake he just died of a heart attack. He got a little scared.
Guy's down there.
Snake, press the crawl button while running to execute a roll. Rolling can help you dodge enemy attacks and get past small gaps and obstacles.
Well, also forget you have the octo camo, which you just kind of have to stay in one place for a little bit. Also, if you slow crawl, this is what happens.
That's like okay, okay, Snake. Okay, Kojima.
And I think you have CQC available. I forget what button it is, the CQC. I think it's circle. No, that's reload.
Oh, this is awkward.
What?
Can you point your gun at him?
Here we go. I don't think I have a tranquilizer done. Oh, I probably need to use my stun knife to actually like hold them hostage. Yeah, the controls are much different for this game compared to the other games. I wonder if part of that was because PlayStation had different oh no, had different requirements for controls for games. Oh no. No, I died again.
Snake?
Wow, this part was harder than I thought.
Snake?
Yeah, so I'm using a PS4 controller, which also doesn't have a pressure sensitive trigger. So playing Metal Gear Solid 2 and 3 was kind of sucked because if I pulled out my gun, there was no way to put it back without firing a shot.
Damn, you can't do save states, right?
Nope. Nope, yeah, I can't cheese it like I always do. I gotta be a real gamer and actually do good.
A real gamer and a real human being.
So this game might take longer than the previous games we've been playing.
I mean, this game is just longer, I think, in general.
Yeah.
Too.
You could probably dedicate like an entirely separate stream to just doing like the final cutscenes.
Oh my god. I'm gonna crawl around.
What the? Who was that?
Sorry, I had to do it. Yeah, I'm surprised how well this is running. This really just, I was expecting this to just not work. It is.
Yeah, no, I remember when we were talking about it, we were like really trying to figure out how to make it work.
Yeah. So I'm glad Metal Gear Solid 4 tech has come so far. I mean, it was literally the fork I used for the modded emulator. It was considered finished enough or stable from beginning to end game in 2019. So that's how recent it was when these things were, you know, started working.
Yeah, they're still to this day working on like the PS3, like the vanilla PS3 emulator. I feel like every time I've launched it, it's like, oh, there's another update. Like we fixed it even more.
Yeah.
Why hasn't there been a re-release of this one on the well, I guess the other ones. So there was the HD collection on PS3. The Legacy collection, I think, just didn't include this on PS4, right? And then, like, it's like the PS1 and 2 ones are easy to emulate.
Mm-hmm.
It's just, I think Lovelane mentioned earlier in the chat, like, this one is just such a mystery because there's no easy way to replay it.
Yeah.
Like, I think I have only played this game once, like, start to finish, whereas the other ones I've played or seen played at least a couple times.
Yeah. It's kind of weird. Like, I could understand where they the part in this game where they do PS1 emulation, and I could see that, you know, like being hard to work around that, but couldn't they just put a video at that part instead of, you know, having you actually play Metal Gear Solid 1? Oh, sorry. Oops, I spoiled what the emulation is used for.
Yeah, Listening Garden's just talking about how the game is just a nightmare to port.
Oh no, I'm gonna die. Wait, where am I supposed to go? Oh, shit, I'm back there. No.
I can't believe we're getting a new... I can't believe we're getting a new generation of PlayStation consoles, and like their backwards compatibility game is still such trash.
Yeah.
Right?
Like, why? What are you doing?
They want you to play the new games.
Yeah.
They want you to
play...
play...
They want to just sell you the same games that you have owned on like every gen.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think it's less that they want you to like play the new games, and it's that they want you to play the new version of the same games.
Exactly. Yeah.
Imagine if every few years there was like a new like movie file type and you had to like buy a new movie player thing to watch it.
Yeah. That's why
There is. It's called Christopher Nolan.
shout out to that guy in Oakland who has the game it's like a museum slash
Frank Cifaldi.
Yeah, Frank Cifaldi.
Yeah, he's one of the few people doing any kind of like proper like archival work in digital media and games. I still think about sometimes like all of the just all the shit that was lost when Mega Upload went down.
Right?
Yeah. God. So much stuff lost forever.
I think about like a lot too about like how much like early eras of like the war on piracy led to like games and movies and music that had been basically like uploaded on like obscure blogs or whatever are just gone now. And it's like, oh well, unless someone else happens to find a copy of it and put a rip of it online, that's just like gone now.
Yeah. I really like their communication to each other. Just thumbs up. That is one thing that I think it's kind of like a very wishful thinking for sure, but like one possible good thing that could come out of cloud gaming is being able to have places where you could really easily emulate any kind of game, where you don't have to like everybody trying to figure it out in one central, you know, different places.
Yeah.
Though I have a feeling the biggest hurdle will still be copyright.
Metal Gear. That's right. Just like Rex.
Yeah, but cloud gaming's still just taking us one step towards a future where we just own things less and less.
Yeah.
And just rely on corporations to give us temporary access to media that we pay for.
Yeah.
Where else?
I feel like that's
anyway,
like most
again, we're not saying we support piracy, but a VPN is about the same investment as a Netflix account and gives you access to everything on Netflix and more permanently.
Exactly.
Put it on your left eye.
Looks like an eye.
I support piracy insofar as it conserves media that would otherwise be gone forever. But yeah, what Jay said with VPNs.
I think people have an ethical duty to preserve media.
I actually like recently
aren't doing it.
I recently bought like a second hard drive so that I can have a mobile version of a hard drive and then one that I use for just like backing up all of my like movies and stuff onto. Because there's like some movies that I've gotten copies of where I'm just like, I literally have no idea how I will like ever find a copy of this again because I managed to catch like the one torrent that had one seed on it for a couple days like a year ago.
An operator.
I installed a suppressor.
Ooh man, I'm dropping frames like
And
crazy
here's a tranquilizer gun.
with the Mark II on screen.
The Mark II is actually the biggest hurdle to getting all of this on.
It predates the implementation of the system. By some miracle, it was never recycled. It's getting tough these days finding decent guns that aren't controlled.
They're cloud-sourced guns.
I think one kind of funny thing about this game is that it came right after Metal Gear Solid 3. So they want to make a modern game, but they still wanted to incorporate all the things that people loved about the last game because it was so successful.
Activate stealth so it doesn't attract any attention. If you need it, just bring up the start button menu.
Got it.
Snake, the informants who said they saw liquid here should be a little further up. Head for the rendezvous point. I've placed a mark on the radar in the upper right corner of the solid eye. It's a war zone out there. Stay on your toes.
It's like a freaking war out there.
Snake, it's kind of a schlep, but I've sent you data on an alternate route.
Lep.
Follow the mark on your
Oh,
radar.
what?
What'd you call me? Autocon? Follow the marker on your radar? Oh. Should have to go that way. I want to get Anna-Marie. Ration.
I'm gonna be right back.
Okay. Oh no.
Dude, HDCP is such bullshit. I paid for a 1-year subscription of the Criterion channel,
Oh.
and I just can't watch it on my computer because they hate my monitor for some reason. I don't know if it's like the way my monitor's hooked up or what, but they're just like, you're using an external monitor, so you can't watch anything on here. And I'm just like,
so weird.
An external monitor, like as opposed to what? What would I be using? How am I supposed to watch?
You can only you can only watch it on a laptop or a phone.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna watch the Crave.
I'm gonna watch
Firewalk with me on the Criterion Restoration on my iPhone.
I'm gonna watch 8.5 on my iPhone. David Lynch screaming.
Watching some Tarkovsky on my BlackBerry. You just use the Xbox app.
Watching 8.5 on your 5.5.
Yeah, I tried using different browsers. I tried a bunch of things. I cannot get it to work on my PC.
Did you try VPN?
I actually don't know if I did that.
I'm just kidding. I don't know if that would.
I just assumed it wouldn't work because
Yeah.
I try to not use a VPN when I'm using like streaming services I pay for, because I just assume they're gonna be like, they're gonna freak out and think I'm sharing my account.
Hmm. Ooh. Oh.
It's pretty dark in
Dang.
here. Fix the solid eye to night vision mode.
The Octo Camo was doing pretty good there. Trying to rest a little bit to I guess my stress is all the way down now. Hey, Agui?
Who's that?
Hello.
Don't move.
Please don't shoot me.
He's never seen an old man before.
Go.
See, they're cool. They don't shoot me. No, they're the good guys. They're
It doesn't say where you are, right? It's just like Middle East.
Yeah. I actually don't know if they. I mean, I don't have any weapons on me, so I think they're just essentially.
It's you. Go.
I think if you kill a bunch of them, then they'll start shooting you. Yeah, there is a hidden karma system that determines how much they like you. I think PMCs will just always shoot you no matter what.
Chickens.
Yeah, there's a bunch of chickens down here. They're scared. There's a lot of bombing happening. I'm gonna use the ration. There we go. Wait, where am I supposed to go? These tunnels were really weird, I remembered. Getting kind of lost in them. Anyway, oh shit, there are stairs over here.
Don't move. What? It's the enemy.
Oh, what? No. I don't want to fight you. I'm just gonna run. Or hide. I'm gonna see if I get through the caution phase, and then if I face them again, if they're still gonna try to shoot me. And was at 78%. When I saw that box thing, no place for Hideo, I didn't get it for so long until the second time I played this game, and I was like, oh, it's because his name has hide in it. That's why.
I'm sure it makes Kojima very happy that his name is one letter off of video in English.
Mm-hmm. Oh, absolutely.
He loves shit like that, I feel like.
All right, let's go. I have to not move when they see me. Oh no.
So are they just permanently mad at you now? I don't think I ever aggroed these guys when I played.
Yeah, I think they get aggroed. I didn't know they would get aggroed if you just moved. Usually by the time I got here, they would just be like, oh, it's you, and they wouldn't care. I don't think I could help any of these guys. Oh. Whoa, what's this? Wait, I totally missed this from when I last played this game. You know what this is, right, Chloe?
Wait, look at it again? What is that? That's not...
From one of the beauties.
Oh. I never saw that either.
Yeah, I never noticed that. They don't like me anymore. It's gonna make them all go to sleep. Now you can switch shoulders too when you I guess none of the other games had over the shoulder shooting, did they?
No. I don't think so.
Ooh.
This was the era of cover shooters.
Yeah. Got RPG ammo. You did deck me.
Yeah, Aqua, it was the era of gray and beige shooters.
What era do we live in now? Battle Royales. Or just, I guess now we live in the era of streamer games.
We live in the era of just sequels. We live in the era of first party Sony games that want to be movies.
Oh hell yeah, one of my favorite characters. The monkey.
Yeah, open world checklist too, that's true.
This monkey rules.
You've gun.
I wish it had the X thing where it would like Snake would flash images, then it just showed a bunch of like different kinds of monkeys.
Oh, where you pointing that thing?
Who are you?
Wait, really? Nico says the monkey's only there because Raiden's mocap actor could do a monkey impression that cracked Hideo Kojima up.
What the fuck, really?
I'm choosing to believe that's true, and I'm not.
Yeah,
looking
same.
All shapes, all sizes. But there's no need to worry, because all my shit's been laundered.
Laundered.
Yeah, Drebin's hair is kind of
See, I take ID guns like the PMCs use and make some mods.
not loading correctly sometimes.
Use them without having to match IDs.
Weird,
In other
weird
words,
shadow effects.
I'm a gun launderer. You can call me Drebin.
Drebin.
Yeah, they use that for all of us.
There are more of you.
All over the world. Not that I ever met any of them personally. Me, I'm Drebin number 893.
Lord of War, but it's about Drebin.
You ain't a registered PMC employee, are you? You need a guy like me.
That would be really that just made me think of like a Hideo Kojima inspired Lord of War.
The M4, the official carbine model used by the U.S. Army, developed from the M16 service rifle. This one's a top-of-the-line model, real popular with the big PMCs. High precision, not like that government issue shit. It's free-floating, of course. Relax, that barrel's clean.
Snake is just playing with it like a kid with a new toy.
Yeah.
Be the suckers that has got a lot of customizable parts. Change it up the way you want to meet your everyday needs.
Flip-up sight. Rail system. Not bad.
Yeah, well, you know, I get a lot of noobs around here. And if you need them, I got a wide selection of aftermarket parts as well.
Was it ever confirmed Drebin appeared in Phantom Pain as one of the kids? Ooh, I don't remember that.
Go ahead, give her a squeeze.
I can't pull the trigger.
Really? That's weird.
I love the parts in the cutscenes that bring
I got it. I bet you're using an older
Snake's like
generation
energy
nanomachine.
level down.
Older generation.
Sometimes they don't really jive with the new system.
Seriously, who
Or
are you?
self-esteem meter. Snake's mojo meter.
God, they took my mojo.
Working at AT Security. I'm in charge of production control. So I get my hands on all the ID chips before they even register. Have a sip.
Babe.
It's a side of AT the public don't
If there was a new Metal Gear Solid, there would be a guy who would 3D print guns.
You ain't with any state army,
Yeah, that'd be cool.
but you ain't exactly.
And his name would be like the printer or something.
His name would be Torrent.
He would just explain peer-to-peer to Snake for over like 3 minutes.
P2P, man.
It would just show like a grainy video of like Napster Windows.
You won't regret it.
Oh, my phone's going off. I gotta crouch.
I think he does use a knife and pistol duel. I think.
I don't particularly like the guy, but it looks like we'll need his help with those ID guns.
Why is that, Otacon?
Sonny's been doing a little sleuthing for us. Drebin.
He doesn't like that his hair keeps de-interlacing.
War economy circles. He's a businessman who deals mainly in selling black market firearms to small PMCs and local militia. Somalia, the Balkans,
small business
Lebanon,
owner,
Darfur,
small business
Chechnya,
supporter, huh?
Timor, Peru, the Punjab, Kashmir, Colombia. This guy really
This is the
gets
first
around.
game where Snake's brow officially fused with his headband.
You
Yeah.
can create a non-ID gun by replacing the ID recognition chip with a counterfeit version. This enables you to bypass the ID recognition process and use the gun. The problem is that there's still a record of the chip being replaced on the system side. Drebin's an employee of AT Security. He must have connections on the inside erasing records for him.
You think the Patriots are involved somehow?
Gun
I'm
blockchain.
not so sure. If the Patriots were running
Drebin
the
has a
system from
bumper
behind
sticker
the
on his
scenes,
van that
then
says
a
"Think
weasel like
globally,
Drebin would be a real
shop
pain
locally."
to the
Can he be trusted?
Remember, Drebin's a green collar. He makes his living off the war economy. He doesn't let
Collar
emotions
looks
get
pretty
in the way
white
of
to
business,
me.
and he never gets his own hands dirty. The only thing he trusts is money. I share your concern, but what if we keep him at arm's length? Use him only to get intel and the supplies we need. Keep it strictly business.
All right.
All right, Otacon, but he's got a
Make
monkey.
a deal or what? Okay then, let's talk business. This is a war zone. There's product coming in here by the truckload. And you'll be picking up a lot of guns in the field, I'm sure. Whatever guns you don't need, I'll take and buy them off you. That'll earn you points you can cash in for services.
Like what?
I'll launder your ID guns, no more locks. And I can also sell you the guns I've got in stock. Let me show you.
If you bring in 5 guns, Snake, you can get 1 gun for free.
Wow, what a deal.
That one Silence of the Lambs edit where it's just like all the anime posters on the wall.
He looks into Drebin's van and it's full of Funko Pops.
She just got pics of like HoloLive
To ensure
VTubers.
you can use non-ID guns, I'm gonna have to suppress the old nanomachines you got in you. Otherwise, they'll interfere with the system. Here, stick yourself with this. It's full of suppressor nanomachines. Relax, it won't hurt. You're scared of needles or something?
Wow, even the monkey made fun of him for not wanting to take a shot from some random person.
See? No sweat. Now you can use non-ID guns, no problem. Hey, be nice to our guest.
HRT of the future.
Step outside.
You don't have to do that, Snake.
There you see? No problem. From now on, when you pick up an ID gun that says lock, you just let me know. You name it, I can launder it. Of course, it'll cost you. The going rate depends on the war price at the time.
Bless you.
Man, I gotta give this shit a rest.
Looks like you're doing pretty well for yourself.
You might say
You got a
that,
whole vending machine
but
in your
with the
tank.
war economy and all, and the system clamping down on things. System codes are the law now, and control's essentially absolute, paving the way for fat profits if you're willing to bend the law. Demand keeps on growing thanks to the war economy. I sell ID guns to the PMCs and state armies, and naked guns to terrorist groups and paramilitaries. And these ID guns can't be sold on the black market. System's practically a license for us arms dealers to print money. Privatizing the military's made the PMCs big and bloated. The fatter the PMCs get, the line between civilian and soldier is gonna get real blurry. Sooner or later, the whole damn human race is gonna be green collars. More like we're all gonna be fighting proxy wars.
Do you get it, gamers?
But hey, this war
No, we're all just fighting Twitter wars.
We're in the posting wars.
You're a green collar too, aren't you? Yeah, it's in your eyes. You've seen a lot of combat.
What makes you think you know me?
Nothing to be ashamed of. I'm the same way. I grew up here too. I got no interest.
If this game was made like a little bit further, Drebin would be using cryptocurrency.
All right then.
And
if you need
would again have a whole 5 minutes to explain cryptocurrency.
Mm-hmm.
Catch my drift.
It's called Dogecoin.
Hideo coin. Oh. Why does the monkey look like that?
It's a PS3 monkey. Was that the Gmod ragdoll sound? It sounded like it actually.
Super love this fucked up monkey.
I'm sure hairless monkeys exist, right? That, I'm sure, is something you can Google.
You can Google just about anything these days.
Do monkeys exist? No one knows that for sure. People have been asking that question for a long time.
Damn, larger birdie, you're right. Dude, whenever I used to like hang out with my dog at my parents' house, I always wondered like, do dogs look at us and think like, why the fuck do you look like that? Do you think dogs ever like look at people and are just like, yikes?
Who taught that dog to walk wrong?
I did have a dog who was racist. She got freaked out. She used to get freaked out at people wearing like any kind of thing on their head. So there was like this old like Indian man who would like walk around our neighborhood, and she always freaked out when she saw him.
Wait, was your dog French?
She was half poodle, so.
Oh shit.
I know what you're thinking, but Drebin does have a point. The world depends on war, on the war economy. Can you imagine what would happen if war just disappeared overnight?
Otacon, you and Drebin both mentioned something about a war price earlier. What did you mean by that?
It's a kind of market price, one that fluctuates according to demand, not only for PMCs and military industry, but for the production, distribution, and energy supply networks that
Oh yeah, I forgot that the prices for guns and stuff just changes depending on the war economy.
To take notice. As the fighting in any given area becomes increasingly
Mimo TV added permission term fuck French. Why do we have to keep adding that?
Twitch is a pro-French agenda. They're anti-American.
To put it another way, the quieter things are, the better the bargains. Snake, we'll use the Mark II to deal with Drebin from here on out. He's what you might call a street vendor. The Mark II can act as a kind of delivery boy and connect you with him. I'm adding a Drebin menu item to the Mark II's weapon menu. Whenever you pick up multiple units of the same weapon, any extras will automatically be sold to Drebin.
Wow, that's
any
convenient.
ammo that's inside gets added to your cache. In other words, you keep the ammo, and the weapon itself gets traded to Drebin for points.
I see.
You can then use the points you've earned to unlock ID guns or buy new weapons.
Sounds good.
We should assume
Oh, I gotta
Draven has other
save my
agents
game after
collecting
this.
guns for him besides you, Snake. You know, freelance green collars who collect weapons in exchange for services?
Guess I'll have to rely on him for now.
Okay. Now go meet up with our informants, Rat Patrol.
Rat Patrol. Yay. I'm excited for Rat Patrol. Alright, so I got a brand new gun.
Snake, hurry and get to the rendezvous point with our informants. First, you'll have to get to the other side of that collapsed building. The only way across.
Hey Brandon, yeah, we
straight
just
through.
got past the Drebin part.
Yeah. Oh, whoa. Oh no, Snake, sorry.
Fuck, old Snake's knees.
I love the small animations it does with Old Snake where his back hurts. I think it's if you've been crouching like this for long enough. I'm supposed to go down here. Right? Oh yeah, I got RPG.
Careful, Snake. The walls could come down any second.
Oh. I think if I shoot, if they see me shooting at the PMCs, they won't shoot me. So I'm gonna try to do that so they're not mad at me anymore. Oh, never mind.
Wait, what's that on the ground?
Where?
That, like, to the left is something 5. It's like a text thing. Oh, it's just this Sagittarius. Middle Sagittarius.
Cafe Red House? Oh, I can't go out there. Oof, this camera view.
Snake, look out.
Whoa. Which game was it with the really bad Arabic that wasn't even technically Arabic? That's like most games.
That was one of the Call of Duty games. I think it was either there was a level in Pakistan or something, and they were using like Arabic instead of Urdu, or I think that might have been it actually.
Oh shit. People have been following this series will know this guy.
Here he is. Here's our man. God, they've just made him more disgusting.
Who's there?
Go away! I'm not done yet!
Just going in his pants.
No, he had a trick. He was swooping it up over it.
Yep, for those who guessed, that's Johnny.
Oh yeah, so I looked it up. It's Modern Warfare 2 has a map set in a city in Pakistan, and all of the signs and stuff were in Arabic instead of Urdu.
Okay, Snake. Hurry to the rendezvous.
What? No, why are you shooting me?
Radar is marked with which way to go.
Oh yeah, Agui, that's I think Homeland. Yeah, somebody wrote. They had like some set designer, like they were like, oh, put like, you know, Arabic graffiti and stuff in this area, and they wrote like something like "fuck you," or they wrote like a specific "fuck you" to the showrunners, I think. What was it? Or it was just like a joke or something.
So I want to see if they'll still shoot me if they see me killing PMCs.
The artist wrote "Homeland is racist" on one of the show's sets.
Really?
That's very funny.
Yeah, like in Arabic.
Understood. Regroup. Engage.
It's a striker. The PMCs have sent reinforcements. It's gonna be tougher to break through. That striker will be shooting at you too. Stay on your toes. It might be best to avoid that area altogether.
I love that kind of thing because it's so easy to just like. I mean, Homeland like deserves this, so like I think it's funny that that happened. But as far as like the Call of Duty map goes, it's so easy to just avoid that kind of mistake.
Oh, cool. They're not shooting me anymore. Nice. Hold on, I want to heal. I wanted to see if I shot at enemies that, if PMCs, that they would stop shooting me. Which seems like it.
I know if you support one of them, like one side over the other, they'll like help you out.
Yeah. Ooh, I have an iPod. To listen to some, eat some noodles and listen to my iPod. Oh my god. Oh my god, I forgot that it has the same controls as the old iPods did.
Oh yeah, so it's the awful click wheel.
Yeah. Oh, what should I play? Kojima production sounds. Metal Gear Acid. Taking on the Shagahad. The dev team has a podcast?
Oh yeah.
Oh fuck, they have podcasts?
And now, Metal Gear Solid 4 Integral Podcast.
Oh my god.
On the HQ in downtown Tokyo, this is your host, Ryan Payton, for the exclusive in-game broadcast of
Metal Gear Solid 4 Integral Podcast.
Like the idea of read some article about someone listening to something like on like listening to the new U2 album on their podcast during war, and it was just like that's the coolest idea I could ever steal.
And you're gonna be able to future shows in the coming months. But first, let me introduce Aki Saito, who's joining me on the program. Hi everyone.
Damn, this is just a fucking podcast.
It's kind of weird. We're in the future now. It's 106 days.
What? That's weird. According to this, Snake can listen to Chapo Trap House.
We're recording this in February, knowing that this is gonna be burnt onto the Blu-ray disc for millions of people to enjoy.
It's exciting, isn't it?
Yeah, I've never been burnt on a Blu-ray disc before.
Me neither.
So people listening to
Snake,
this,
is that Comtown you're listening to?
In the MGS4, yes. They come across this episode.
Wait, what do I?
This is Snake. Watch out! That podcast is canceled.
Good question.
This is to.
Doesn't your radar in the top right tell you where you're supposed to go, James?
Yeah, it does, but that I couldn't. There were no open areas over there. I think I have to go through here, or
by listening to our.
I have to get to some side street, or maybe I'll try to follow.
And you also ease the tension of Snake.
Yes.
Because his sight gauge will fill up if you're listening to music,
exactly.
or if you're listening to this program.
Metal Gear Solid 4 Integral.
My stress is increasing as I'm listening to this podcast.
As players know, they're playing this on an Apple iPod, not just a generic MP3 player. Now, Aki, you worked on this project. You worked on.
That's also. I mean, to be fair, that's also how I feel when I'm listening to.
James, turn
the
around.
podcast.
The game, which is very
Go right. I mean, like go towards the.
Always comes up with cool ideas. And
Towards this?
At that time, still is.
No.
You know, everyone had.
I don't think there's any way I can get over this.
No, I know not that, but like you're not looking on at the left side at all.
As Hideo.
Well, I think there. Oh.
Apple fan as well.
I went through over here, and there was no way I could get over this. I remember going through some side street on the left side over here. I think it might be back here.
Because they're really.
Can you crawl under that car? Oh.
Well, yes, me too.
Wait, that's a
Hideo and I are the
good idea.
sole survivors within the company to have the Mac PCs on our desks and work on it.
But you take a.
Oh yeah, you're right. I could crawl right here.
A competitor's laptop. It's a PC-based laptop.
Yes.
They're talking about PC versus Mac right now on their podcast.
On that laptop, so people from a distance think you're on a PowerBook or something.
Yeah. Well, that's actually I customize inside as well. So because at home I've always been an Apple user, and it's I changed the inside as well, and it's I don't know, it's just more fun when you're working.
Right.
You don't get dull, and you want to.
Well, you like to be that rebel, you know.
Yeah.
Well. But it's funny. But it's funny because you don't have to be a rebel if you're outside of Japan, like especially like in the States. You know, you see Macintosh, you see MacBooks and. Yeah, all over the place.
Why is my stress up so much?
But really, the iPod is synonymous with MP3 player. And so we got in the game. Did you have to go through a bunch of different checks?
Well, yeah, I did a couple of rounds of trying to get approvals, but what I did was this was really cool. They actually wanted to see how what you guys are playing right now, how this will work. So what I did is I went to the studio and I made a video with that.
Oh fuck!
And he made a video.
Thanks, Box, for doing.
And made sure that can be played.
That freaked me out for a sec.
So I sent that DVD over to Apple, and they really loved it, and they gave me approval for that. So
cool.
Screenshots, usually this happens only on screenshots and text-based explanation.
Sure.
But I thought this is.
They want to see it in motion, right?
Yeah. So usually you kind of ask them to come into the studio, and that wasn't possible. So I made a video, and they've seen this part of what the players are doing right now.
Oh my!
Damn, James.
My stress is up so much that.
Metal Gear Solid 4 Integral Podcast.
So the plan for this podcast.
Oh wait, no! Hold on. Go back to the podcast.
Understood. Regroup and engage.
Podcast now, because I kind of steer away from that word sometimes because it's really a radio program and not necessarily everybody's listening to it on an iPod. So why call it a podcast? But this time we know everybody's listening to this in the in-game iPod. You can't download this on our website or through iTunes. This is exclusive to MGS4. You can listen to this program.
Man, they were so
as well as music.
They were so stoked on this being an in-game podcast that you can't download anywhere else.
And we're gonna be talking about the making of the game. It's kind of like a director's commentary.
I feel like that's all they've talked about so far.
Yeah.
They talked a lot about it's on an actual iPod too. Isn't that crazy? It's gonna be on an iPod, but like an iPod only in the game.
Like that. But of course, we could have that, but it's so cool.
Oh no! Whoops.
Old Snakes listening to the Bad Faith Virtual Texas interview with Noam Chomsky.
Actually, still play the game while we're just
chatting away and blabbering about all sorts of stuff. And we're going to be providing background info on the game, about different areas of the game, like the creation of those areas, as well as strategies, so how to defeat bosses if you're so inclined. But the question is what to do about spoilers, and I'm still thinking about that.
Metal Gear Solid 4 Integral Podcast.
As Mr. Kojima surmised on the Japanese side.
How long is this podcast on your iPod?
This is probably
how long is it?
Yeah.
Three more minutes. It was only 10 minutes.
You play it once and you know that, the second time I'm going to try this different route, or I'm going to try these different items or these different weapons.
Yeah.
I'm guessing most people are going to be listening to the iPod through the second time through, because the first time through.
Why is my stress so high up?
Soundtrack, right?
The podcast.
Yeah, you didn't even know what's going on.
Though, like something they said in the podcast was that listening to the iPod would lower your stress.
You should probably listen to like music or something.
The rations.
Yeah, the rations.
Okay, I'm gonna put on a.
second
albums.
playthrough is what everyone's listening right now.
So as
They only
players
have
are
one
noticed
song from Metal Gear
the second
Solid
time
3.
through,
Metal
their
Gear
items and
Solid.
their Drebin points are going to carry over
20
to the
year
second
history?
playthrough.
Who
And
am
so
I
they can use the
really?
second playthrough to try.
Is it playing?
Missing shots increases your stress.
Oh wow, your chest is going down. Your chest is rapidly going down.
Oh, but now it's going up because I got seen.
I think it might have also been because you weren't moving.
Yeah.
Understood. Regroup and engage.
When my stress is so high, it's really hard to aim. Oh, what? I got knocked in the head.
Snake just puts on the Caretaker album and it just makes him really stressed out.
When was the last time you saved?
Not too long ago. I could save right now, though.
I mean, be careful with your health. Is it a ration?
Oh, I should probably have my rations on because I'm about to die. Sorry, just back to the normal music.
So, Tennis Sunjohn pointed out that laying out down in like shaded areas help because it is also hot out.
Oh, good point. Gonna hang out here.
Snake, you're in the desert, and it is not a dessert. Make sure to lay down when you're in cool areas, like a snake. Yeah, see, your chest is just plummeting down.
Nice. Take a little nap.
I'm fragile, but I'm not that fragile. Snake's just walking around like, whew, it's a war zone out here.
Wow, it's crazy out here.
His stress is going down right now. Well, as you're in the middle of this.
Well, there's no alert phase on, so...
Found a little hole. I'm happy now. Is that an item you can pick up?
Yes, I think, yeah, it's a ration. Nice.
Snake! PMC airstrike!
Okay.
Every time they say PMC, I think of the way people use it on Twitter now.
Yeah.
How do they use it?
Professional managerial class.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
sorry, professional managerial class.
What? I mean, what concept? Use that in a sentence.
Like, basically, it's like whenever people are complaining about like blue checkmark lib, they'll be like, in order to sound less like they're brain poisoned by Twitter, they'll say PMCs, because that means like lawyers and like media class people.
Oh.
Yeah.
I've never seen that.
Really? Oh.
It's like I like almost just point blank shot you for rocket launcher, and it's like, oh wait, never mind, it's just my good friend Snake. Yeah, they could. They should just call them that, but it's for people who want to sound like they're not just talking about Twitter. When they usually are just talking about Twitter.
Oh, number Baxel, thank you for the follow.
You got
I'm gonna bomb these
civilians.
These PMCs. When I first heard that, like, I immediately thought of PMs, just paramilitary combatants from this game and other games and stuff.
Wait, when you hear PMC, you think Metal Gear Solid?
No, sorry. I first heard the term PMC from this game super long ago. And so when I started hearing PMC on Twitter, I thought they were talking about private military.
I feel like I first heard PMC from the movie Lord of War. Do they talk about PMCs in that movie?
I don't remember.
Maybe not.
I think so.
Am I supposed to go here? Oh, here. How many civilians die in this conflict? Probably a lot. You don't see any civilians though in any of these levels.
Yeah, Ogwe, PMC is a real term. It's not a Metal Gear Solid thing. It's like used to refer to things like Blackwater.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like private militaries are real. It's not a Metal Gear thing. The Nick Cage classic Lord of War. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I saw the movie when I was a teenager, definitely before I played this game. Because it came out like 2004 or 5?
Yeah, I think mid 2000s. I'm pretty sure.
I swear they mentioned PMCs in that movie, but
I mean, they might. I don't remember, but it would make sense. I mean, he was literally an arms dealer. I still really like that movie.
it's one of those movies from that era of movies I watched as a teenager that like definitely sucks, but
yeah. Also, Jared Leto's in it.
I can go back and watch it nostalgically. Yeah, Jared Leto sucks.
Or
dude.
sorry, not yeah, Jared Leto. For a second, I thought I said Jay Leno.
Jay Leno's in it. Jay Leno's the Lord of War.
Hey, you want to buy a gun? Wait, you hear about this gun stuff? Oh shit, I think we're about to meet the Rat Pack soon. Or Rat Patrol, not the Rat Pack. Not up here.
Frank Sinatra shows up in this. It's just like the dumb like Animaniacs parody characters.
Damn, somebody just left their gun at in this hotel.
Lovely in the late night PMC. You're gonna meet the Animaniacs Goodfellas pigeon.
Oh,
the Ray Liotta one or the Joe Pesci one is the real question.
No, Snake, wake up, wake up, wake up. It's time to fight.
Come on, Snake, it's time for school.
A little sleep grenade popped up.
Middle East downtown. It really has a popping downtown.
Damn, y'all, we're in the Middle East. Hold on, it's in this building. Might be upstairs? Or it might be down one of these hallways. It's good that the first grenade you run into is a sleep grenade. Or a sleep, whatever, claymore. Oh. Oh, Jesus. The noodles. I'm gonna have some.
Snake, I'm detecting a trap in your vicinity. It's a bomb that uses an infrared sensor as a detonation trigger. It's a remote control. I'm picking up a faint radio signal from that thing. I'm guessing it might be transmitting its operating status in real time. I'd leave those sensors alone if I were you.
Is there any way to get through this? You can't crawl under there, yeah. Is there a, Is there a way to get past it? You have to find a way around. Oh. Can you throw a body? Good question. I don't think there. I mean, I haven't seen a body so far. Damn, I don't remember this building being so big.
Lovelane mentions you might be able to crawl over those to pick them up like in other Metal Gear games.
Oh.
But they're not sure, so...
Well, let's try it. Let's try it now. It'd be weird if you couldn't. Yeah, there you go. Thanks for the reminder, Lovelane. What is that? Is that like a little energy drink thing?
That's what it looks like.
Can I have that? Yep. Thought it was an item, and it was.
I love that Middle East is just full of instant noodles and the like convenient hangover shots.
It's because they don't eat them. They get them in like care packages, and they're like, "What the fuck is this?"
Whoever lives here has a subscription to that one like Japanese treat monthly box.
Drop your weapon.
They have a HelloFresh account.
Yeah.
Guess who it is?
Drop your weapon.
All right.
Ride it? No.
Here.
Easy now. Don't move.
You haven't even taken the safety off, rookie.
Careful.
Whoa.
I'm no rookie. I'm a 10-year vet.
Wow, just like in the first game.
How the hell did you ever survive 10 years?
You do eat a lot. We're here too.
CQC, real big boss, huh? Lower your weapon.
Tapping his leg, like, "Hey, I can't breathe."
Slowly now. I wouldn't try anything funny if I were you.
Fox.
Snake?
Snake, please, Johnny.
Wow. Look who it is, everybody.
Oh, so I didn't get the ending where you
Is
died.
that you? What happened to your face?
I
Bad
got old.
Accelerated aging. They don't know the cause.
Cool. I mean, oh, that sucks, Snake.
Oh my god.
I'm so sorry, Snake.
Meryl, you're my informant in the U.S. military.
And you must be the inspector sent by the UN. Akiba!
Oh, I forgot that she just calls him Akiba. And that he's like the annoying like harem anime character for the first
We're with
couple
the
chapters.
CID. One of the
Hey, what's that behind you?
First hounds, now rats.
Hey, Rat Patrol.
Rat Patrol.
You can have this back.
Johnny is basically just Kappa Mikey. Bark.
What is your problem? You okay?
Oh no.
Stomach pains?
Next to a man shitting.
So yeah, the random doo-doo guy from the last 3 games is a actual main character in this game.
And since then, this woman's been with him.
Yeah, we asked you to pay attention to him for a reason.
She doesn't look like a combatant. Probably some kind of advisor. Maybe a scientist.
Nate, get your reading glasses.
Reading monocle.
So, you're the open unit.
Why? Something wrong with that? Here, I'll introduce you to the team. That's Ed, our radio man and sniper. The sleeping giant is Jonathan.
Haha, it's cute.
Don't stand behind him. He hates it when people go around his back.
Jonathan kind of looks like a fat man from Metal Gear Solid 2. Oh, back alley brainwash. Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it.
Commander, I've finished installing the sensors.
He was installing them on the toilet.
Okay, Akiba. Anyway.
I want that earring.
You're all grown up.
Maybe it's because someone taught me well.
Yeah, same,
A certain
Loveline.
legendary hero who suddenly disappeared.
Oh, who was that?
Quit the unit. Me? Huh, I never gave up on you. Or on Foxhound. Back then, I just wanted you to accept me. I wanted you to turn around and see who I was. But
Meryl, your
I've
hair
put
is
the past behind.
kind of doing something.
I'm done playing little love games. So, what are you here for?
Threat assessment. The PMCs.
Really? Because I heard a rumor there's an assassin out there targeting their leader.
Well, that's some rumor. I'm only here because the UN wants me to assess the impact and effects of PMCs on their refugee protection efforts.
That's all?
More than enough for a retired
Hey,
guy
Sane
like
Sword.
me.
Sneaking's good. We just met up with Meryl,
long as AT
who's now part
security
of
system
Rat
is in
Patrol
place,
and
there's no
part
way
of
he'll
Foxhound.
How can you be so sure?
Snake is a
implemented
UN
a system
puppet.
that monitors in real time every single soldier engaged in combat action, whether he's State Army or PMC. Each individual soldier has been fully ID tagged with nanomachines injected into their bodies for that purpose. The nanomachines keep track of the soldiers and their real-time personal data 24 hours a day. They monitor each man's position, movement speed, reserve ammo, firing accuracy, wounds, rations, water intake and supply, sweat secreted, heart rate, blood pressure and sugar levels, oxygen. All the data gathered on body condition, on sensory organ data showing pain and fear, data on every
This is what the new
response within the
Fitbits do.
body. All of it is
This is what
collected
Ring
by
Fit
an
is.
AI at the system's core. This data is monitored at HQ to enable command to make quicker, more
Why do you need
precise, more
sweat
rational
secreted? It
decisions.
recycles your sweat and
It
turns it
also enables
into
crisis
water you
management
can
for
drink.
Each individual soldier. It's being used by the U.S. military, by state armies in allied countries, by PMCs. Even police agencies are starting to adopt it. Unless they agree to implement the system, PMCs aren't permitted to send troops anywhere.
You've got these system nanomachines in you too.
Of course. Our unit plays by the rules, same as everybody else. It was creepy at first, knowing you're being watched 24/7, but I've gotten used to it. It gives us a lot of advantages in the field, too. We get a clearer picture of what's going on around us, so there's less confusion during
Mikey's
missions.
back with the
And
dark
our
Mewtwo
nanomachines
takes.
communicate with each other, making teamwork a lot smoother. And that's not all the system does for us.
How often does HQ get the notification that Johnny's shitting again?
They have it disabled.
They muted it.
Or ideologies. They're not fighting out of nationalism or for a cause. They don't care why the war is being fought. They're just bodies fighting on someone else's behalf. They're mercenaries, a commodity. So it's easy to imagine them betraying their clients by joining the enemy or refusing to fight or committing humanitarian atrocities. To keep these things in check, they ensured that no one can use firearms or military vehicles without the proper system ID. It's true for every piece of equipment out there. So even if the PMCs tried to mount a terrorist attack or coup d'etat, their weapons and equipment would automatically be locked out. They wouldn't be able to move, attack, or engage in combat of any kind. And there's more. All the data on their position, personnel,
Loading
and combat
veins.
is leaked to us by the nanomachines. Even if they managed to circumvent the system
happy
by
9
getting
o'clock.
the nanomachines out of each soldier's body, they'd be losing their IDs in the process, so they couldn't use their weapons.
And the Patriots are behind this.
Lalilulelo, what are you talking about?
Never mind. So this system is foolproof, huh?
Do they say, have they said yet in the game what Lalilulelo means?
The AI that controls it is a tightly guarded
Or where it's
secret,
from?
both at Arms Tech Security, where it was developed, and at the Pentagon.
Didn't.
There's no way a third party could get
No, I
control
think
of
they
it.
talk about that in this game, right?
Oh, okay. All right. I won't say then what it is. Okay.
There can't be more than a few hundred of those gun launderers. It's just a grassroots movement. It's not like they can affect the entire PMC war machine. Anyway, Liquid would have had to register as a PMC in the system to assemble an army that massive. His PMCs might even exceed the US military in terms of numbers, but as long as they're registered, their soldiers' activities are constantly being monitored.
They mention it into Satan's Sword, but I don't think they explain.
Take them down by force.
By force, huh?
When RSOC heard about Liquid's plans, they sent us to sniff around the PMCs. Even with this SOP keeping an eye on things, there are always trouble spots to deal with in the field. Disorderly conduct, disobeying orders, contract violations. We act as backup for the system by monitoring the soldiers. PMC inspections are always carried out on the battlefield. That's why we're authorized to carry and use weapons. We've lost 5 inspection teams in the past few months alone. They were all undercover inside Liquid's PMCs.
Then, if you got caught,
we'd be exterminated like rats. But we're smarter than that. We've been mingling with the PMCs, and after 3 months of searching God knows how many battlefields, we finally tracked him down.
They got Liquid.
When we reported that we'd found Liquid, our superiors ordered us to provide the UN investigators with intel.
Oh my god, lovely.
But I didn't know it'd be you.
didn't the Colonel tell you he was sending me?
Colonel? Don't tell me it's Campbell.
Yeah.
He put you up to this?
You didn't know.
You've got to be kidding. You expect me to work with my uncle?
Uh-oh, uncle issues.
Calm down. Hey. Knock it off.
Bullshit. He's not my father.
Same girl. I forgot that she has 2 pistols. And one of them has a scope on it.
Yeah. Little violation of the need-to-know rule.
Then why are you still calling him Uncle?
You're still calling him Colonel.
He's your father.
As far as I'm concerned, we're still uncle and niece. I will never forgive that womanizing piece of shit.
Meryl.
Oh yeah, I forgot about this.
He, remarried.
Really?
His new wife's about my age. I hear she's even got a kid. It's as if he's given up on making up with his own daughter. Men. Selfish, egotistical pigs.
Commander.
What is it?
Preach, Meryl.
There's 20 of them. And they're not from that PMC praying mantis either. It's the frog.
His private troops.
Oh god, these guys.
Oh god, I hate the frog. Yeah.
Oh crap. This is not good.
Were you being followed?
No.
Johnny.
Akiba!
They might have seen the reflection off my scope lens. Whoa, wait. Hang on. You guys think it was my fault? Oh, no. Oh, it wasn't my fault, I swear.
Mikey asks, would you rather be rapidly aging or rapidly shrinking?
Oh, rapidly shrinking, 100%. No question.
Where's liquid?
What? Why?
So I could fit in tiny places.
Yeah, but if you're rapidly shrinking, you're gonna you'll like become an atom.
That's cool. I could finally see what atoms look like.
That doesn't seem cool to me.
I mean, that beats rapidly aging, in my opinion. Yeah, what's the limit? Is it just infinite? I would see scary
like
bug stuff. True.
I feel like once you reach the size of an atom, the amount of things that can kill you are like very small. So you'll just live in eternity as like an atom.
Eye contact.
I mean, that we know of. Maybe there's all kinds of
These
fucked
guys
up
are
things
with
at the atom
private
size.
party. Shoot first, think later. We'll use the stairs and get out through the back door on the first
Why? What
floor.
would you do, Chloe?
We'll change the route as necessary. I'm on point. Stay close.
I don't
Got
think
it?
I'd rather be either of those.
Akiba.
Okay, but if you had to choose.
If I had to choose, probably rapidly aging, because then I would just die and not have to be stuck as an atom forever.
Real live legendary hero with us. Try not to choke. Move.
Lovelane asks, they can choose both. Oh, I kind of want to upgrade my... See if I can upgrade my M4. Dang. Okay, never mind. Well, how many are there? The frogs are kind of hard, but they're definitely nowhere near as hard as the skull unit. Do you remember that? Those, Chloe?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what they were called, right? The skull unit?
Yeah, the skulls. Ogwe says the frogs are the disciples of the Kiros from MGS3.
Aw. Wait, this is the wrong way, I think.
Keep James in a terrarium.
Wait,
James,
what?
would you want a little terrarium if you were the size of a battery?
Yes, of course. I would want like an adequate sized home for me. I wouldn't just want to be like short and everything be really big forever. Maybe I do have to go through here.
Hold on, Snake. One of Akiba's traps is still in the way. It's set too deep in the wall for the Mark II to get at it. You'll have to wait until Akiba gets there to disarm it.
Oh. Where are they fighting? Upstairs?
They might be in the main plaza area, like the main center of the building.
I think they might still be upstairs.
I don't think James would be happy with a single slice of apple for a week.
You would have to make the like tiny food for me.
Yeah, like what people do with their hamsters.
Yeah.
Making like a little micro omelet.
You have to make me a tiny cheeseburger. Oh.
Mikey, I don't like these questions, I'm not gonna lie. James, you got a good one for Mikey.
Wait, what is it?
You are now the size of a battery. What is the first food liquid you would like to backstroke in? Milk, honey, soda?
I feel like from old Tom and Jerry cartoons, it would be milk, right?
Also, yeah, Lovelane, I agree. There's nothing... I mean, you could do that as a normal sized person.
But you need a lot more.
I would really like to be in a little thing of Jello, because I would really like to experience that amount of Jello for my scale.
You would sink and just die.
I think I would just float on. I would just stick on top. I mean, there is a chance that I could die, but I think it's. Yeah, I don't know. What else do I have to lose? Would you rather date a person who's rapidly shrinking or rapidly aging? Ooh.
Larger birdie, when in doubt, the answer is always nanomachines.
Yeah. Wait, shit, where did they go? Oh yeah. Rapidly aging is I feel like a lot of people would say rapidly aging because you're trying to get somebody's inheritance. God, this building's so weird. There they are.
What is this supposed to be, like a hotel?
Yeah, I think so. Oh my god. Johnny has to go to the bathroom.
Rapidly aging Jeff Bezos.
Oh my god, look at Johnny.
Meryl chose a guy who's rapidly shitting over a guy who's rapidly aging. Calling him stinky.
I mean, he did actually just poop his pants.
Wait, look at him.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ. Can I be
Yeah.
bloom on the battlefield?
This is tech that could only be achieved on the PlayStation 3. Kojima waited years to do this. Where is Johnny and his doo-doo ass? He has to fix the lasers. What?
Snake, Akiba's been knocked out.
What? Where did he get knocked out?
He was... Oh my god. What am I supposed to do?
He's always getting knocked out with his butt in the air.
No, Snake, don't touch it right there. Oh my god. Gotta get those Drebin points. Hideo Kojima loves poo-poo and PB jokes.
Haha, yeah, jokes.
Akiba, get over here!
Oh my god.
Mikey asks, you have a choice. You can take care of Clifford the Big Red Dog or not. But if you choose not to, they will never come to existence. Which do you choose?
What?
I don't want to take care of Clifford.
Well, yeah, what's the downside to...
Then Clifford will never be real.
Good. Fuck Clifford.
I guess like if Clifford was real, you could probably just make a career off of Clifford, like
Yeah, I
like
guess
those
you
people
would
did
a lot
with
of money.
Grumpy Cat. You just be like, look how big my dog is, and post memes every day, and just sell calendars and books. So yeah.
I feel like I don't know.
Damn, I'm running out of ammo. What? The question I have, what the fuck made you think of Clifford the Big Red Dog? I haven't thought of Clifford in so many years.
Mikey's operating on a higher level than all of us. Always thinking about that dog.
He is a big dog. He's bigger than what's his name? Who's the other big dog?
As there's multiple big dogs.
The one that's like a comic. It's a Marmaduke.
Oh,
Yeah.
Marmaduke.
Marmaduke's not a Clifford-sized dog.
No.
He's just a Great Dane.
Yeah, he's just. But it was really funny because all the humor in that comic was revolved around Marmaduke being large. Like, wow, Marmaduke, you're very, very big dog, and you got in a situation because you're big.
Marmaduke, you're taking up the whole couch that I, the man, paid for in order to sit on, and now I can't sit on it because my big dog is taking it from me.
Would you rather have to take care of Garfield or what's another comic book animal?
Heathcliff.
Which one's that?
Who?
That's one that's like Garfield, but like worse as a comic.
No.
Oh god, yeah.
Just hearing the sound of you Googling Heathcliff.
Box said sometimes I think of Zaboomafoo and realize the lemur is probably dead by now. Man, we just watched Dunstan Checks In a few weeks ago, and
that movie rules. I love that movie.
I immediately looked up Dunstan, and Dunstan's definitely dead.
No.
How'd he die?
He probably died on the set.
No, that's in the sequel. Dunstan Checks Out. How did he die? Sam the orangutan. What the fuck? Apparently, Sam the orangutan had one of his balls bitten off by a trained entertainment dog during a film they were working on.
What?
He lived a hard life.
They can see what I see.
Dunstan passed away peacefully in his sleep.
Aw.
That sounds like lies from Big Hollywood.
With SCP, my team can literally operate as one.
I bet some deranged executive paid a lot of money to hunt him in the outback.
Much of a team player. So,
He died at age 21.
Is your age of heroes finally over?
Rip Dunstan.
I'm no hero.
Dunstan returns from the dead.
Never was. Never will be.
hasn't changed at all, Snake.
Dunstan strikes back.
But your body.
Son of Dunstan.
Are you gonna be all right?
This getup doubles as a muscle suit. I can still get around.
You wake up in the 100-acre wood, but there's a massive forest fire. You can only save 3 of the animals. Who do you bring to the real world, and how do you help them cope with loss? I don't even think I can name 3 animals from
Winnie the Pooh? There's Winnie the Pooh.
I think it's Winnie the Pooh, Tigger, and
Rabbit.
The little pit oinklet.
Oinklet?
I don't fucking know.
His name's Eeyore.
No, it's Piglet. His name's Piglet.
No, I know. Yeah.
I would.
This motherfucker said
I was trying to
Oinklet.
remember. I did say oinklet. I was saying oink to like remind myself.
The noise a pig makes.
Careful, Snake.
I wouldn't rescue any of them, but I would rescue the characters from the Russian Winnie the Pooh. I forget their names.
I would rescue Eeyore because I wouldn't have to help him cope with loss because he's just already sad all the time, so it doesn't matter. Who else? Yeah, Winnie the Pooh's
the
probably.
owl?
Oh,
Yeah,
Cinnamon
owl.
John said the same thing.
Otacon, I know where Liquid is.
Yeah, the Russian Winnie the Pooh is really good. I like the episode where Piglet has a gun.
Yeah.
Meryl's really changed, hasn't she, Snake?
Isn't that
Self-assured.
the plot of
how much
the Winnie the Pooh movie? What's it called? Christopher.
They died?
Well, he brings them into real life, and they have to cope with real life now. I don't know if there was a forest fire. I don't know why they left the 100-acre woods in the first place.
Yeah.
I'm looking this up.
PMCs
Oh god, I forgot how bad they look in it.
Aren't they all stuffed animals?
Soldiers. It's also made the child.
No, I think Owl is supposed to be a real owl.
Oh.
Can the nanomachines do anything to counteract post-traumatic stress disorder?
Good question. They might provide a degree of psychological stability.
You think so? That geek kid Akiba.
Christopher Robin fights in World War II in the movie.
Optimize each soldier's personality traits.
I heard that movie sucked.
I mean, it's one of the weird live-action Disney movies. It's probably terrible.
That just seems like one of those movies that just exists so they could extend their copyright on Winnie the Pooh.
God, speaking of that, I just watched the live-action Mulan the other day.
Oh yeah, how was
Not
that?
good. Not good.
Oh man, it was so boring.
What do they add to make it woke? Because like that's their big thing with the like live action remakes.
Nothing.
Is that they
Like
add
I mean, there wasn't
something.
really much. It was just it was.
One of the biggest differences is that Mulan has like the power of chi, like which, like. It's like the way that they talk about chi in the context of the movie is like it's the force, like she can harness it.
That sounds worse.
Yeah, no, that sounds
offensive.
Yeah, that sounds more. It is more offensive than what the original movie was, where she just wanted to fight and just did so.
Well, she didn't want to fight. She wanted to protect her dad.
Yeah,
who was absolutely gonna die.
In the new Mulan, she wants to be a girl boss, and that's why she joins.
Yeah, so it's like her dad knows that she's this powerful warrior from the time she's like a child, but it's like I told her to suppress it because only men can wield the chi. If a woman does it, she's a witch. And yeah, so that's literally it. And then they fight.
Wait, did China hate the new Mulan?
Okay, time to head for the surface.
Did they?
I would not be surprised. Look that up.
It was just weird, like how soulless that movie was.
I
Like
don't think any of the.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Sorry, I was just gonna address what Lovelane said. I don't think any of the main cast like supports Hong Kong or anything. Like they all spoke out against it. Well, like what's been going on over there and stuff, and a lot of people were like boycotting the movie because of that. I think you should just boycott the movie because it's Disney and Disney sucks. But,
Oh, can I get a suppressor actually?
No, there. Mikey,
On
there was
February 27th, the film producer Jason T. Reed said that Mulan's love interest Captain Li Xiang was dropped in response to the Me Too movement.
I was wondering why the captain in the movie was like this old guy. Like I thought that was really weird because there's a part where he like brings her into his tent and he's like, you know, you're my best soldier. Like I'd gladly take you home to my village so you can marry my daughter.
Jeez.
Rather than her like having a crush on like the captain or whatever. But yeah, there's no like music or anything in it. But like I'm not a big fan of musicals either, but it did strike me as like particularly weird that they took out the one thing that made the original movie iconic. Yeah, like everyone just fucking remembers Mulan for the songs, I guess, and so that it was funny. It was just, yeah, it was just a really soulless movie.
It was yeah, it was just weird seeing the whole training sequence with like the song everybody knows about, and them just not only just not doing the song, but just having extremely just generic background music and just very uninspiring scenes of them just doing random things. It was
also, I think also if you're gonna make a Mulan movie where Mulan is just a warlock for some reason, like you should just do a Dynasty Warriors movie, and
Yeah.
it didn't even have that as far as like the action went.
like they should be flying.
Yeah, like the action was fucking boring too.
Also, somebody.
I was just like, I'm really impressed by, because I'm reading about how China like hated the movie for a variety of reasons, but one of them is the fact that they're like, you guys took this thing that's like a concept in martial arts and made it into like she has magic powers.
Yeah.
Which is like a very like white Western idea of like Chinese culture.
Yeah.
So it's like, I don't know, it's very funny to me that in the process of them being like, here's our woke take on Mulan, we're getting rid of this possibly problematic relationship because of the Me Too era. In response, we're upping the racism.
Wait, what's the problematic relationship in Mulan?
They took out the relationship between her and the captain because of Me Too.
But what's Me Too about?
He's her superior. It's like that's basically like if he was her boss in like a job.
Come on.
I'm basically just reading from like the right.
No, yeah, no.
They're like, yeah, that's inappropriate because he's her superior, which means he has like power over her.
No, yeah, I mean, but all right.
They also made. They also apparently had like a mostly white like production staff.
Oh yeah, Cinnamon John, that's true too. A lot of their relationship develops when the captain still is like thinks Mulan is a boy.
Somebody in the chat asked if Snake still holds a gun with a knife. He does in this, and he also like holds his M4 with a knife as well.
Does he hold his iPod with a knife?
Mikey, that's the ultimate take. I really want Will Smith and Shaq to both be genies in the same movie.
Honestly, when are we getting the Aladdin Shazam crossover?
Dude, I watched the Aladdin live-action remake with my parents. That movie felt like it was 4 hours long.
It was so long.
It felt like it was never going to end.
There were so many parts of that movie that felt like, all right, it's about to end in 5 minutes, and then it doesn't.
That movie made me feel insane.
Everybody was cheering. Do you hear? They all said we did it.
Yay.
They're all happy.
Aw. The Aladdin remake was fucking weird.
The Aladdin remake on hallucinogens would probably be good because you wouldn't all the parts where you wouldn't notice that it was supposed to end, and you would just keep watching. I think. Thanks for the applause, by the way.
They did something to wokeify the live-action Aladdin. I'm trying to remember what it was. Do you remember? There definitely was like a major thing about it that they changed.
I mean, just having
I don't remember.
I think it was maybe having like actual like non-white actors and actresses, I think.
No, it was like something in the story. My favorite part about the Aladdin movie is Jasmine's dad is played by a Persian actor. And so just the whole, I don't know. Never mind. My dad's Persian, and so the whole time we were watching my brother, he just had. It's hard to explain.
He had a lot. He had good Persian dad energy for sure.
Yeah, he had Persian dad energy and like the Persian dad accent, and so.
Whereas like the original Aladdin cartoon, he was just like he just sounded like an old British guy.
If you had to choose which lamp to rub, Shaq lamp or Wee Smith's, why do you keep saying Wee Smith? Wee Smith's Aladdin lamp, whose would you promise to set free on the third wish? Wait, what?
I have no idea.
Oh shit, it's the crying bitch. What's her name? Same.
Oh damn! I forgot you see all the beauties in this scene.
Yeah.
That's the Joker.
Stand-up comedy show. This is what happened to me.
How did you get
Oh, it's crazy, man.
Thanks, Fox.
It can't be.
Oh no. Damn.
Is that?
Oh, is that Psycho Mantis? Man, the
well, you could make the argument that Metal Gear Solid 4 and Scream 4 are sister series. Because they're both about like weird remakes and stuff. Or they're like about remakes, but they are just like the fourth entries in a series, and the main character is the same as in the first three. And also there's one of those in Scream 4 as well.
Trying to do the same thing while also changing it up.
Man, the frames definitely tank a lot during cutscenes.
I feel like that kind of happened on the actual console.
Yeah.
Lovely, you're so right.
Dude, like, you're fighting an enemy and they're just walking around going, Rage!
Lovelane said Beauty and the Beast unit is literally, would you rather get kidnapped by an octopus girl or a mantis girl?
Oh my fucking god. Man, I wish that guy was here. I miss that guy. He was only here for like 5 or 10 minutes.
He had to go back to his home planet.
Maybe he'll come back. I mean, like I said before, I saw him leave your stream and go into someone else's and start doing the same thing, so. Yeah, for anyone who's not a regular here, one of James's earlier streams, we had like a random horny guy who kept asking if James would rather get kidnapped by like a praying mantis girl or a snake girl or something.
And or would just be like, yeah, would you rather date a mantis, a snake girl or a furry girl or a scaly girl? That guy was the reason I added the question redeemable point thing. Because he would ask a question and I wouldn't see it, and then he would highlight his question again, the same question, to make sure I saw it and would answer it. He was only in here for he was only in here for 10 minutes, and I miss him every day. Absolute king.
Yeah, he left and then he immediately went into some like art VTubers account who only had like 3 viewers and started asking the same thing, and she was just like, please go.
Wait, did somebody actually ask a question earlier?
Not that I can see. You get fun, like, weird guys. When I used to stream for IGN, I would get, like, actual weird guys. I got one guy who just kept being like, Chloe, what race are you? Chloe, what's your ethnicity? What's your ethnicity?
Yeah.
All cap, what's your ethnicity? Highlight message.
Oof. Yeah, that's gamers.
Didn't that happen in the Sekiro stream too? Did it?
I think so. By the way, thanks chat for not being shitty. I appreciate it every day.
Uh-oh. That sounds like an open invite. That
to
sounds
the
like a challenge.
gamers.
I'll have to take out this guy.
It's okay. Once I launch my stream again, then we'll start getting shitty.
Yeah, the worst people I get are people I kill in Escape from Tarkov who find my stream because of my username.
That's funny though, because you got a team of people
thanks, Fox.
here.
Huh?
Oh, that's funny to me though, because you have a team of people here to just laugh at them.
That's true, yeah. The last guy who joined was actually pretty nice. Or who found my stream via... Oh, shit. No.
I can't wait to start live streaming Valorant and then just having weirdos on my Valorant like solo queue find my stream and... Sorry, I shouldn't be cursing my stream already.
Ooh, a lot of lockers.
Yeah, Box, that's true. James, you have a good system going where people have to pay you bits to be shitty.
Yeah.
Yeah, Larger Birdie, I have like the name and other stuff like already planned. It's mostly my avatar that I'm working on. I also can't actually change the name until next week. I made a mistake changing the name in such a rush without really planning. Oh yeah, have I not explicitly mentioned that? I've been working on a VTuber avatar for like a month now. And that's kind of like what I've been... That's partially the reason I haven't launched my stream yet. So I'm just waiting to finalize it. It's hard.
Oh shit, a ration down here.
I literally like just taught myself Blender in like a weekend. Once I get it all set up and stuff, I can post like progress pics so you guys can see my awful Blender skills in the beginning and how they.
Yeah, you've grown a lot via in Blender.
Thank you.
The Jam Cinematic Universe.
I think we should call it the Minmo Cinematic Universe, because that was
Yeah.
like the OG. That was like the OG, like when we streamed the Silent Hill games.
Yeah, that's... I agree.
Right now, Vessel says I'm imagining Jay's VTuber avatar as the guy from Condemned or Alone in the Dark.
Jay's avatar should be Jackie from The Darkness.
No, Jay would be what's her name from Drakengard.
Zero. Yeah.
Zero?
Yeah. I actually really like the idea of just like my VTube avatar just being whatever character I'm playing in the video game.
Oh my god, that's so good. Wait, Jay, you would be like Heather Mason.
I imagine just like the most like gamer shithead version of like Heather Mason, like the bags under the eyes.
Oh man, Box, you
Gamer pins on her vest.
Yeah.
Agony was such an early stream of ours. Dang. It's been forever.
I've been
When did we
trying
play
to erase Agony from my memory.
Was it no? Oh wait, I remember what Agony is. Yeah, okay.
Wait, Jay, did you play Agony with us or no?
I think I was on one of your Agony, either on one of your Agony streams or like I watched you play like a couple rounds of it, and I was like, this fucking sucks, and I just like left. A VTuber avatar of Kate Wertz hates Heather Mason drawings. Actually, yeah, no, my avatar would just look like a Kate Wertz drawing.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Agony is like the game where it's like you're in hell, but it's like more fucked up than regular hell. And the only thing I remember of it is a part where you guys are talking to someone, and he's like bricking himself behind a wall. But get this, he's using dead babies for the paste. But like they couldn't have actual babies, so they're like weird, just like giant-headed cherubs.
Agony is a game about hell, but it's a version of hell made by people who are afraid of women.
Yeah.
It's a version of hell made by like people who like think Edward McMullen doesn't go far enough in his games.
Like everything in hell is just like a vagina.
It literally does feel like it's just a room full of Edmund McMillans and just one of them being like, all right, guys, what's the most fucked up thing you can think of? And like starting from there made a game.
The first thing they wrote on the whiteboard, intimacy.
I remember there was like that, I think the Steam page for Agony has like a list of like it wasn't like framed as like a content warning, but it was like, here's some of the like mature things you can expect to see in this game, and it was like dead babies, like sex, gore, and then it was just like homosexuals or something.
Let me. I gotta try to find that. No, I remember you sending me that screenshot. It was very funny. I wonder if it's on our chat.
Yeah, I swear to God.
Oh, who is this?
Oh boy, it's our boy.
Needs no introduction. You know who it is. You know what time it is.
Oh man, yeah, we streamed our first Silent Hill 1 stream was called Silent Hill 1 Agony Apology stream.
Yeah, I was just looking at that because it's in our chat history.
You're here to kill Liquid, aren't you?
That's the mission. Are you going to stop me?
My mission is to inspect the PMCs. I'm not in a position to take action. All I can do is stand by and watch. I can't help you, understand? I'm a peacekeeper, here to keep order.
Yeah, I like that Rat PTO one logo. Oh my god, PT. Take this shot, Snake. I like his glasses.
Activate it.
Oh yeah, it was lesbian and gay sex scenes.
That was it. Yeah. I was just going through our us talking the game, but like before it came out, because people kept telling you that like they were like, this game is Chloe written all over it, and you were pissed off.
Who said that? God.
I'll forward it to the chat. I don't know if you want to say it.
What? Wait, no, send it to me first.
Yeah, that's what I said. It's like I meant I'll forward it to like our chat and Telegram.
Uh-oh, what's going on?
The exact line from you is, he said it has written all over it, and I honestly really want to know what I've done to make people think this of me.
Oh yeah, no, it was. I mean, I can say it. It was the review editor at IGN. He wanted me to review Agony, and he said it has Chloe written all over it. I think it might have been. When did Devil Daggers come out?
Oh.
It might have been because I loved Devil Daggers, and I reviewed that game, and I think just at a glance, looking at that game and looking at Agony, he was like, "Oh yeah, it seems like something Chloe would like."
Wow.
To his credit, but also I maintain that I don't know what I did to deserve that.
Commander.
Yeah, Agony was pretty linear.
Yeah. Does it say it's not linear?
Yeah, Vessels shared some of the Steam page, like, copy, and it mentions that it's non-linear with a semi-open world. Like, that's like...
That's just a lie.
There's like an area where it like branches. You can go to that level first or this level first, but it's not like...
That's not a... Yeah, it's not
and then there's like there's like open areas where you just get lost and there's only one exit, which is again hardly non-linear.
Chloe, did you ever stream the like Xbox 360 era Silent Hill games?
No, we only did 1 through 4. I've been wanting to do Homecoming, Shattered Memories, and Downpour at some point. But that was like around when we moved, and then I stopped streaming for a little while, so...
Let me see...
Snake, take the shot.
Oh, those are all on PC, right?
They might be.
Yeah, they're all on... Well, Homecoming's on Steam, I think.
Brother.
Because I was like debating doing a stream of it because I have it on 360, but then I was like, no wait, that's absolutely like Chloe's racket.
Oh no, you could do a Silent Hill stream. I don't mind. Oh my god, Homecoming has very negative reviews on Steam.
And it's $40.
Yeah.
Downpour, however, is you can also emulate it with this emulator.
Nice.
It's playable according to this.
We bought that game before, so it'd be legal.
Downpour is all you, Jay. I feel like
I will. Hey, you know what? I've got a copy of Downpour right here, like literally right next to me. I'm pretty sure.
For some reason, I like associate Downpour, Shattered Memories, and Homecoming with you, but it's just because those are the ones that we played together because they all came out when we were in college.
Yeah, no, I've got Downpour right here. Okay, so tomorrow I was gonna play Lost in Vivo, but then maybe after that I'll just play Downpour.
That'd be cool.
Oh yeah, because that was the Perfy Mendleton one.
Yeah, Perfy Mendleton.
Look who it is. Oh yeah, this is RPCS3, a specific Metal Gear Solid 4 version.
Snake.
Literally a special build just for for
this game. Yeah.
Then go. Fulfill your destiny.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
No, Snake. What? Oh, never mind. Has there ever been a game that depicted heaven before? I don't think there has been. I can't think of any. Oh, Diablo 3? Wait, what's El Shadi? I don't know what that is. Oh, thank you.
Snake! Hey, are you alright?
Silent Hill doesn't depict heaven, but I always really liked its depiction, or it's just like visions of like the most terrifying gods. Especially the one in Silent Hill 3, which I guess is the only one that actually has a god.
Mm,
Well, yeah, because in Silent Hill 1 you fight like that angel.
yeah. What? Ready to install the game. Oh shit. Okay. Alright, chat. Let's hope nothing bad happens.
Oh, I forgot about this. Well, this is part of the experience.
Why not take a break? It's been over 2 hours since you started the game. It's not like actual heaven, but one Hitman level I really like is one where you're at a club and there's an upstairs. There's an elevator that either goes to the top floor of a building, which is a heaven themed bar and like club, and there's like some lady who sounds like Bjork singing, and then if you go take the elevator down, there's a hell themed club that's all like dark trance or whatever. I thought that level was like really interesting.
Wait, which game?
Hitman, not Blood Money. Maybe it was Blood Money. I forget which one. This is not the real Metal Gear Solid 4 experience. The install needs to take 2 hours. I remember it taking at least like over 15 minutes when I played it the first time. Oh, was it Blood Money? Oh yeah, it was the second to last level. It was before you had to assassinate the vice president or whatever. Mission briefing. No, Sonny.
Fucked up that egg.
55, 89, 144, 233, 377, 610, 987, 15, 97, 95, 84.
The fucking eggs.
EA Games, we were trying to figure that out earlier. Because I genuinely don't remember if it's live action or not. I guess I could look it up.
Rest in peace. Rip Olga.
Uncle Hal? The eggs? They're done.
I think there's ways you can like watch these from different
Snake!
different views.
Oh, back from the dead?
Oh yeah. I'm trying to remember how that works. So.
Maybe not. Maybe not at this scene.
Sorry.
Oh, Snake's so
I'll
rude.
dig in right away, Sonny.
Come on, Snake.
Would
Come
you
on.
like some for Snake too?
I weirdly cannot find a definitive answer, but someone in a forum does mention that in the credits they refer to the live-action cooking segments. They could be talking about the cooking show that you see in the beginning.
A whole day.
Oh yeah.
Someone saved my life.
Because you can play a robot, so you can drive around.
Yeah,
Because you also have to like you can collect things in this scene, if I remember correctly.
They're doing fine.
Liquid got away.
You okay?
I'm gonna go look for stuff.
Check out the chicken coop behind you.
What?
Yeah, chicken coop behind you.
It's not my joints or muscles.
No.
Down to the right.
Oh,
yeah,
look.
there it is. And look,
that's where they get all the eggs.
Solid and liquid.
So all the stuff she was talking about wasn't actually about the characters. Mikey says, please respond to my question when you have time.
Some of those guys.
If you could detach Canada from North America and connect it to another continent, where would you put it?
Detach Canada from North America and put it somewhere else?
Yeah.
Oh, I wouldn't put it anywhere else. I would keep it where it is.
I'd flip it upside down.
No, but you're right. Naomi
Oh,
was-
happy 10 o'clock.
I would take out the whole middle part so that Vancouver and Toronto were closer together so I could see my friends easier. What's in the middle of Canada? Canadians, speak up.
Canadians, let me hear your voice.
Let me show you something.
Whoa! Did you see that?
Oh, Otacon.
that single frame of blue Otacon.
Your camo
Right
suit's
after it all
messing
happened,
up.
I got a video mail from Naomi. It was sent to my old address.
His old address was Otacon1999 at hotmail.com.
Also, I'm just kidding. I just don't have any friends in like any other part of Canada except for British Columbia and sucks.
But you haven't even eaten any.
God, I feel so sad for Sunny. I mean, I guess she has two dads, which is fine. But, like, she has to live in a plane.
Have to watch take, you know. Oh, but thank you. I was looking for this.
Imagine your kid coming out with a plate with burnt eggs and a single cigarette for you. Snake's so mean.
You really hurt her feelings.
Yeah. Why don't you teach her how to cook eggs then?
Oh, like I know how to cook. Hey, check this out. The data's been quarantined. No viruses.
Quarantine?
Voice print matches Naomi's. And I'm fairly confident the video isn't digitally synthesized either.
I don't think she walks weird. I think it's just her stepping up and down those like huge steps with big ass boots.
I'm in South America. I've been captured and forced to do research. It's Liquid. Liquid's goal is to seize control of SOP, the Sons of the Patriot system that controls the soldiers. To do that, he needs to analyze the nanomachine structure and find out how they communicate with one another. The nanomachines currently in use by militaries and PMCs are third generation. But their design is derived from that of the first generation. And the basic technology is still the same.
First generation.
I was the one who created the first generation. A nanomachine colony, part of which was Foxdie.
Foxdie.
9 years ago at Shadow Moses, I injected it into your body, Snake. The technology used in Foxdie was
Remember that, Snake? Remember when I owned you?
That's why Liquid has me helping him hijack the system. Because I know how Foxdie
It's so funny when you get injected with Foxdie. And Naomi's just like, yeah, you gotta, you know, you got fox dye. And Snake's like, how long do I have? And she's like, you just gotta choose to live, Snake. Just do it.
It's actually not very good at the dye part.
There's no time to waste. Snake, hurry.
Naomi sent her location data in a separate file.
What the hell is that?
It's a type of encrypted data. Sonny decoded it for us. Remember now? This is data from
What's
the
Sonny
Soliton
doing?
radar you used to shadow Moses. I'm guessing Naomi wants us to know the message truly is from her. Sending the map data in Soliton radar format. Pretty clever. And Mei Ling's helping us out from Hawaii.
The data she sent was 4D sound data. I don't know how Soliton radar works, but all I had to do was change
Who's
the
that little
audio
guy on that
data
screen?
into video data. It was easy. This Naomi lady seems pretty cool.
Oh my god, Otacon's wallpaper.
It's Campbell.
Snake, as you'll recall, following the Shadow Moses incident 9 years ago.
Jeez, Colonel,
Naomi
loosen
was
your tie a
detained by
bit.
the authorities.
What?
Oh, did it freeze?
Oh no!
Colonel's glitching again!
No!
Classic Colonel move.
Fucking Colonel. Alright, let me try to restart it, you guys. No, I didn't pause it. It just froze.
Don't forget when you restart it to also send it to restart the stream.
Thanks,
for me.
Pox. Oh my god, when was the last time we saved?
It had to have been right before because it auto downloads, right?
I think so.
Yeah, but we were like 10 minutes into that cutscene, it felt like.
Yeah.
Alright, sending it over to you guys. There we go. Alright, could everybody in the chat see?
Yeah, it's showing up in the stream.
Yeah, I can see it.
We could put on a YouTube video if we can't, if that that cutscene. Well, the thing is I don't know if we can fast forward in the cutscene.
Well, you can't fast forward, but you could skip it.
Yeah, but then we'll miss important story stuff.
Oh, that's why Box was saying to put on a YouTube video.
Should I put on a YouTube video? Do you guys want to see what happens in that?
Ogui thinks you can skip cutscenes and segments, so could try that first.
I like this. Snake makes contact with Liquid at the local PMC camp, only to find ...
Larger Birdie asked for a random fact.
Either of you have one.
Yeah, somebody sent me this, hold on. Where is it? Someone sent me this recently translated, Metal Gear Solid interview. I was wondering if there were, like, interesting facts in there. I can try to read some of it.
Well, I just skipped whatever the last scene was. Oh. Alright, I'll skip this one.
How long was I out?
Oh shit, I think that skips that entire scene.
So, when asked, how did you come up with Ocelot's name? Kojima said he was originally going to be named Lynx, which is a wild cat. Or Yamaneko in Japanese, literally a mountain cat. However, to a Japanese person, that name doesn't quite convey that image. I thought making him a wildcat would be cool, so I really wanted him to be a wildcat. There's a story written by author Yoichi Funado about a certain wildcat, and it's an ocelot, so that's when I thought, alright, this is the one. That wasn't that interesting. I'm reading this interview for
Well,
the first
it's a
time.
random fact, not an interesting fact.
True.
So I think that just skipped that whole cutscene. Should I put on? How many people in the chat want to see the rest of that cutscene, or else I could probably summarize it.
I think visually, I mean, yeah, it's just like them sitting in the plane talking to Otacon, so you could probably just summarize it.
Yeah. Basically, they talk to the Colonel. One thing you find out is what's her name from Metal Gear Solid 2? Rose is now dating Raiden's old girlfriend is now dating the Colonel for some reason. And everyone's like, what? And so now the Colonel is like, yeah, you gotta follow Liquid. And now we're in, I believe, South America, quote unquote. Not a specified place.
How deeply are they involved in all of this?
The Patriots, you mean?
The data
It's a guinea pig.
gear was a load of crap. 12 founders who have all been dead for 100 years. Give me a break.
That was the most intense rendering of a guinea pig that they could do when this game came out.
The control system is to control IDs. It fits in with their plans perfectly.
Well, the reason Rose dates the Colonel in that last cutscene is because Raiden basically left Rose just to be a fucking ninja, because he got his katana in Metal Gear Solid 2 and was fucking Joker-fied.
He left Rose to have depression full time.
Yeah, and the Colonel was there, and they just said, it just ended up working out somehow.
Well, they got really close when they both were pretending to be computers.
Then Liquid's insurrection is against them.
Yeah, he's studying the blade.
It would seem as though Liquid has taken up Big Boss's cause. An age of persistent universal warfare. A world where mercenaries are free from domination. In a sense, the Outer Heaven Big Boss envisioned is already a living reality.
You mean the PMCs and their war business?
Right now, Liquid is a slave to the Patriots, forced to fight their proxy war.
Also, all of this discussion right now is basically summarizing what just happened in the mission briefing, too.
War is brewing between Liquid and the Patriots over who will survive.
Also, by the way, my controller has been vibrating since Snake has been on screen.
We'll never be free.
I wonder why.
It's excited.
Peace is an equilibrium kept in check by the war economy. Destroying the system means wiping out
the vibration just stopped.
The end of modern civilization. Like it or not, we may have no choice.
No, just like a non-stop, consistent vibration while Snake was on.
Snake, here's what we know about the current battle.
He just crawls like that because his lower back hurts.
Advancing on the base of the government PMC troops. That base appears to be Liquid's safe house. According to Naomi's data, she's being held prisoner inside the compound.
That's where she is.
Assuming the data is correct. And one more thing.
What now?
The government PMC troops have been operating at high altitudes. We have reports that it's starting to upset the balance of the nano-machine control system.
Meaning
the low blood oxygen content seems to have an effect on their nano-machines, giving them a slight edge in battle. Be careful.
Steer clear of altitude sickness. Got it.
Oh, are we gonna see him soon? somebody's gonna make their appearance. Important character. There he is.
He's back. And he's less dead than ever. Wow, you got nothing out of those flashbacks.
Yeah.
Okay.
Whoa.
She's giving that guy up. That's fine. Wait, how did she kill that guy?
Leave one.
Don't forget this face.
I forgot about sexy big-titted Snake.
Yeah, damn Snake, nice smokers.
I remember gamers getting really mad about there being like a unit of female soldiers named after like emotions or whatever, or like crying and rage and stuff.
Right.
Even though literally it's a sequel to a game with like the Cobra unit,
Yeah.
who are all like the sorrow, the joy.
It's weird. I'm like, I didn't know that was a thing, because it's like, I feel like this fits very much so within Kojima's naming convention.
It was just one of those things where like people who just want to hate Hideo Kojima are like grasping at things to get mad about.
Yeah. Which
that
is
was
especially
one of
weird,
the
'cause I
things
feel
I
like, I feel like with the Beauty and the Beast characters, there's already some pretty reasonable things to be mad about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll talk about that later.
Yeah.
When it gets to the first one. But as far as like the naming convention and like their designs, like I really like them.
Even sent their backstories are very much so like Hideo Kojima backstories for his villains.
Yeah.
That was Vamp. I'm sure of it. I'll never forget that face.
Those were PMC soldiers with him. Is he involved in Liquid's plan?
We watched him die in Manhattan. Damn it. he
Oh
won't
right,
leave us
forget
alone.
about that.
Snake.
Oh, Vessel, sorry, I didn't see your question earlier, but yeah, like it's just a
This is the real world.
it's
not
just
some
a
fantasy game.
camo stealth camo
next
suit,
time he
whatever.
shows
It
up-
lets her be like a decoy.
I forget the reason why
Snake,
she has
according
her
to
face
satellite
as
imagery
Snake and
procured
says,
by
remember
Mayor
this
Reed,
face.
the
I
facility
think, isn't
where
there some
Naomi's
plot
being
reason for
held is
that?
to the north, along
I
a
think she's
mountain
just trying to
road.
imply that like
sending
your
the location to your
comrades
map.
died because of Snake, because we are looking
What's
for
she up
him.
to these days?
Oh.
Taking command of the Missouri, apparently.
The Missouri. That's a World War II battleship.
The museum contract in Hawaii expired some time ago. I hear it's now being used as a virtual training vessel.
No kidding.
Not for actual combat training, of course.
Oh, is it making
but
so that they
rather to
put
get
a target on
sailors used
Snake's
to
back?
seamanship on an analog
Yeah.
vessel. Or so I hear. After the mess at Shadow Moses, Mei Ling kinda got put out to pasture.
Even so, making captain at her age, that's pretty impressive.
Rumor has it she caught the eye of some lecherous old admiral who got her promoted. She always did have a thing for older men.
Maybe it's too early to retire after all.
Huh?
Thinking of taking a little training on an analog vessel, Snake?
What?
No. At this point, I've got no need for any more training.
Fair enough. Listen, Snake. When you get there, remember, the conflict between the PMCs and the rebels has nothing to do with your mission.
Bless you.
There's no reason
Thank you.
for you to get involved or take sides. That said, creating some sort of impact on the battlefield could produce better conditions for sneaking. The rebels are targeting the facility being used by the PMCs as a base. This is more or less the same spot where Naomi's being held. If you aid the rebels, they might get rid of some of the PMCs and help carve a path for you to sneak in.
That freak I just saw with the tentacles, was it using the same
Is she single?
system as my suit?
Yeah?
I thought that technology was of your own design.
Actually, I kind of based it on some designs Sonny snagged off the net.
And the data came from?
DARPA.
So in other words,
Yeah,
we're on
DARPA.
equal ground technologically.
Sorry, I guess I should have told you.
And by the looks of things, they know I'm coming too.
Wow, Otacon
Yeah,
taking credit
could be a
for
trap.
Octocam.
Stay sharp.
All right.
Head for the research lab where Naomi's being held. It's to the north.
Stand up.
Oh. Oh, that guy's looking at a Playboy magazine.
Move along.
So... Oh, yeah. Gotta save my game. Thank you for reminding me.
Huh? Who was that?
It was nobody.
I think what he was suggesting was that if you save the guys before they get killed, you can reverse their opinion of you based on what what's their name did.
Oh, like save these guys?
Yeah, like the guys that they're gonna try to execute.
Oh, shit. I better do that real quick.
Move along.
That everything?
And I think if you give them stuff,
You again. Very nice.
very nice. Borat voice.
We got company. Very nice.
The rebels were just like, "Hey, Snake, cool job trying to do a pacifist run. Anyway, we're gonna kill them." Agua said, "Save your game," and Enigmatic Box asked for a random fact.
I should probably save right now because I did a good
run.
Let me try to get a more interesting
Got a bunch
fact
of very
from this
nice.
translated interview.
Petrol. Oh my god. Why did it have such intense music for that?
Because you got spotted.
Here's Kojima's extremely cringe explanation about another naming convention. So the interviewer asked, does Snake represent a snake that it ate the forbidden knowledge, which would be cloning technology? Kojima said, so it comes to this, there is such a meaning. Solid Snake's name does have a significance. A snake is a fluid creature, while solid means something that is uncorrupted or a hard object. In other words, a solid snake is a contradiction in adjective. If it's something that originally didn't exist, like a stiff, flexible object or a frozen jelly. Liquid is a genuine kind. Apart from that, the fact that solid and liquid are siblings is not a mystery. It's pretty obvious from the beginning. I didn't make it into a complete mystery since that would be pretty old-fashioned. Okay.
I kind of like the idea of him being like, Solid Snake's name is supposed to be a contradiction.
Mm. So what I was saying earlier, like there's always an explanation. There's always like some amount of thought that went into like every like silly detail in the game. Like Kojima, there's like Kojima overthinking something. That's why I always like it always really frustrated me when like people play Kojima games and I'm like, this doesn't make sense. Like, what does this mean? This is so confusing. And it's like actually like Kojima overthinks every last like little piece of trivia or lore detail or whatever that he puts into his games. There's always like, so, I mean, you can go ahead and say that the answers aren't satisfactory or they're boring or whatever, but like to say they don't make sense or that they're like
I feel like
confusing is very silly to me.
I feel like it comes from the like air quotes pretentious thing, where people will accuse something of being pretentious when what they mean is that they feel like it's like, oh, I don't get this, and therefore it doesn't make sense, and it's trying to outsmart me, rather than just like they just don't get it, which is like not in a dismissive like, oh, you just don't get it way, but in a just like, you know, you could criticize like maybe the ideas don't come across cleanly, and I think that's a totally fair criticism of Kojima's work, is that he puts a lot of ideas in them. Always all translate very well.
I mean, it's literally the reason his games are full of just like audio logs and emails and other things that you can like dig through, because he has so many ideas he can't fit them into the actual game.
Yeah, exactly.
Psychological counselor. A lot of soldiers can't handle the stress.
Oh wait, shit. Hold on. This is when the Colonel reveals that
you understand the mindset of
he's banging Raiden's wife.
She, Rosemary.
Nice to meet you, Snake.
You can zoom in on her tits, by the way.
She used to work as a data analyst.
Oh wait, no. You could zoom in on them, and if you had an actual 4-axis control, you could control her breasts here.
She was in charge of Jack's
God, I forgot about that.
Yeah. If you had a 4-axis controller, like a controller that like senses its movement in space, you can move her breasts with the 4-axis controller.
These days, increased combat efficiency and productivity.
Wow.
All without ever picking up a gun.
I really like to imagine that being like
on this mission.
at
like
back at Konami, like on Monday morning, everyone's like, all right, what tasks are we working on? And Kojima comes out and it's like, all right, today and tomorrow you guys got to work on this thing I want, where you can move Rosemary's tits in the cutscene. You have to use the 6-axis, the 4-axis controller.
Her advice will have a positive effect on your psych gauge. Survival on the battlefield depends on your psychological well-being.
Oh yeah, it's your psych gauge. I forgot.
Doing what you tell it to. Even a veteran soldier like you.
I know. Mind, body.
Yeah, I wish we could move the Colonel's titties.
Changed with time.
When your psych is running low, ask her for advice. It'll help keep you in peak condition. And
well, that's what they're gonna do with the 6-axis, was they were gonna make it so that you could also give Kurt, you could make his boobs like grow larger and smaller.
The one that Meryl was talking about.
Is Rosemary, yes. Didn't I tell you before?
News to me. What about Jack?
Jack.
He's a cock.
From Foxhound. Codename Raiden. I seem to remember him being engaged to Rose.
Oh. We lost all trace of him.
Jack's gone.
Last I saw him, he was outside the bedroom door, listening while me and Rosemary made love.
He disappeared soon after that.
What about you? Jack disappeared and you just moved in on Rose?
I was consoling her over
Colonel had to get up because he was letting us like a little sneaky cheek fart out.
To another.
She's young enough to be your daughter.
Yeah. Lucky me, huh?
So disgusted.
Meryl said something about me.
Yeah, she said she was a pig. Yeah.
I'll never forgive that womanizing piece of shit.
Oh, that's my Meryl.
Girl, you knew she was our informant in the Middle East, didn't you? Was it you who put her up to it?
Yes. I used my connections in the army to get Meryl the job.
You wanted your
As a colonel, I have many connections in the army.
Look. Everybody involved in the incident at Shadow Moses either lost their job and status, or in the case of Meryl and Mei Ling, got brushed aside. Meryl wanted to make a comeback, A difference.
Meryl is basically Hunter Biden.
Oh my
Some of us
god.
can't bear living like
Yeah.
pariahs.
Since Shadow Moses, I've been branded a criminal.
I think of it
Oh,
as
I
my
gotta
own
get up again,
small
sorry.
way of making it up to my daughter, my own flesh and blood. In any case, call Rosemary if you ever need advice.
Oh look, it's the guinea pig. Oh, it just ran away.
You can hear it.
Oh, I hear him.
These guys on my side?
Yeah.
You again.
You can if you look at them with your gun will tell you if they're good or bad.
My gun will tell me.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, not that.
Oh, sorry, your solid eye is what will.
Oh, does it tell you your
Yeah, see rebel, and then it's got the blue. Blue is good, red is bad.
Bye, Agui. Thanks for joining.
Oh yeah,
Bye.
thanks for joining.
What's going on?
Yeah, how much longer do you think you guys are gonna be playing for?
Whoa. Probably for a little bit longer.
Okay.
Maybe till like the next Oh Jesus.
You can't die. No, Snake. Snake.
How long until you get to the first boss? Because I feel like you should probably end it before that.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I feel like that's a bit ways off too. There's the guinea pig.
Just because otherwise you get stuck in another like loop of like
Long
2-hour
cutscenes,
cutscenes
yeah.
and like.
That's true.
I wonder if
How
the guinea
long
pig is a metaphor.
Yeah, Metal Gear Solid 4 is one of the longer ones. Let me see. How long to beat puts it at 18.5 hours. And completionist like 30 hours.
Hey. What? Oh, it's you again.
What is this area called?
South America. I think
I like this level area.
I think it just might be South America.
The longest cutscene in this game is 27 minutes. And there's 4 separate cutscenes in the game's finale that add up to 71 minutes.
Yeah, that's what I was saying before. It's like you probably might have to, like, I would even be like, yeah, let's do a separate stream just for the last cutscene. Am I right?
Need backup.
Is there an hour plus cutscene in Death Stranding?
I feel like the ending game has like some long fucking cutscenes.
That is, yeah. Oh.
Why can't I find... I'm trying to find like the longest cutscene in Death Stranding. I'm just seeing people saying that there's... Let me see.
Hey.
Somebody asking if there's really a cutscene at the end of Death Stranding that's 2 hours long. I don't think that...
I think it's just like
2 hours long.
back. There's a bunch of cutscenes, but it's like that there's like minimal amounts of gameplay in between each part.
Yeah.
The ending of this game has a lot of very long cutscenes, but yeah, I think they don't count as single super long cutscenes, yeah, because they're split up by like one room worth of gameplay. Did your rebel buddies all die? They might have. They come and go. They're I'm trying to remember this area. Cause yeah, I don't want to play. I want to save the next stream for when we take on the first boss of this area.
Let me look up a guide.
Who is this?
Oh.
Snake. That voice. There's an ambush ahead. Government and PMC troops.
Does anyone
You could be shot from
recognize that?
anywhere. Watch your surroundings. Look to the distance. Is this Jack? Jack is dead.
This is Kajaj.
Wait.
Okay. I think this is a big battle up ahead. So this actually might be a good place to end here on a cliffhanger.
Yeah.
We were just messaged by a mysterious person who we think is
not
Jack.
Jack. Well, it's not Jack. Jack's dead.
Yeah. So, if you want to find out who that was, you got to tune in to next week when we stream Metal Gear Solid 4 as part of our series of all the Metal Gear Solid games. So yeah, thanks so much everybody for joining.
Thank you.
I should probably save. So I guess for upcoming streams, tomorrow I'm gonna be doing a short stream for one of my friends just released a new game, and I wanted to quickly stream it for people here because he's been working on it forever. He's been in the chat a few times, and it looks like a really cool game. So I was gonna play that, and then after that I'm gonna be joining Jay. Oh wow, Cinnamon, thanks so much for the sub. After that, I'm going to be joining Jay for... Wait, Jay, which game are you
Lost
playing?
in Vivo. I'm playing Lost in Vivo tomorrow.
So after that, we're going to be playing Lost in Vivo. And
that's my Twitch stream right
Yeah,
down there.
I'll be joining the Lost in Vivo stream as well.
And then the week after that, on like Wednesday maybe, I might be doing, or sometime during next week, I might start doing Downpour.
oh, nice. I can't wait. I can't wait for Downpour.
Oh, I don't have a set date yet, but probably next weekend is when I'm aiming to have my first stream with my avatar. So, I'll definitely probably have more info about it on next Thursday's Metal Gear Solid stream because it'll be closer to the date. But the first game I'm going to be playing is the new Amnesia. I think that's still the plan. So.
Nice. Check that out. I think that's it. Yeah, thanks again everybody for joining. And then this Sunday I'm still not sure what I'm gonna play yet. Maybe a horror game, maybe Phasmophobia again. Maybe.
Oh.
We'll see. It was really fun playing that game. I'm working on a highlights video right now. Oh, also speaking of video, I have a link in my in the links area of Twitch that links to all of my VODs. So if you want to watch our past Metal Gear Solid streams, you can go see them there. Also, join the Discord. There's a link next to that, I think, or somewhere in the about part to join the Discord. So yeah. Thanks so much, Lovelane. I am going to... I think right now I'm gonna... One of our friend of the show, Miranda, is playing Ooblets, and I've actually never seen that game. So I'm gonna raid her. I'm gonna send you guys over to her stream. I think.
You watched me play Ooblets, James, didn't you?
I watched you play like 5 seconds of it.
Isn't that kind of pasta?
Huh?
Oh, isn't that a kind of pasta? Ooblets?
I wish.
Okay, I'm going to send you guys there. Thanks so much, everybody.
Thanks, everyone.
I've
Bye.
done this twice. Okay. All right, here we go. All right, bye, everybody. I'm sending you all to Miranda. See you next time.
Bye.